Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. With a sunrise spark, fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
And we back. What up, y'all? What up, family? If you watching, please like, share, subscribe. You on YouTube. What up, we got Auntie in here early.
Hey,
Look like
what up?
Uncle in here.
What's up,
How
y'all?
y'all doing? What up, Trey Money?
What's up, bro? I'm good this morning.
Yo,
I'm
what's
good.
up with y'all?
Feeling good.
Oh, Unc woke.
Long
We
He
got
time.
said
some
he
money
I'm
today,
good. I'm
baby.
inside today.
It
You
sound
know.
like Auntie, you woke over there.
Oh,
I was,
most definitely.
yeah,
Most
oh,
definitely.
definitely. You wide awake. My girl Riri, she had
I'm woke and ready.
I ain't mad at that. No.
Riri had a doctor's appointment, so she probably
Yeah.
popped in with us. If not, you know, she probably at least pop in the comments. We'll catch her tomorrow, Wellness Wednesday, and she'll let us know how it go. But hopefully she make it in for the show over. You know, it's Turn Up Tuesday.
I'm
I'm
already hit.
sending a video. We're gonna check it out first. We're gonna give some people some time to get up in here though
Of
first.
course, yeah. Let it warm up a little bit. Let it marinate. That's
Yeah,
good.
let them get up on in here.
All good to me.
Share this link out with everybody.
Mm-hmm. I got my
Wait, you seen the video?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of the joint, and it's
Yeah.
I think it'll get some good takes from it. I think the people uh that are on this, show and join on the panel and stuff like that can give some solid takes on most of whatever we bring to the forefront. Anyway, I think it's an Uncle E type video. I feel like like if I had to pick out a pool of videos and ask who or guess who picked what, I would say it'd be something that he sent. But I think everybody have a good little sentiment on it, something to say or rebuttal. You know.
Mm-hmm. Somebody
Uh,
already hit me talking with a link. I'm sending it out.
oh, that's all right then.
And the Facebook link out there, everybody. I'm sending it to Riri too, so she ain't got had no
Yeah,
problem pop
see,
in.
go straight to it.
Yeah.
All good for real.
No
Yeah.
Allen gonna pop in here.
Oh, I'm already hit with these games.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I already know
Like,
that. That's
on
right.
it
I'm
down.
listening to it coming here. All good regardless.
Yeah, let me make sure I send it to Malik. Oh boy, Malik.
hmm
That.
One of the main ones was something to say, something to put down for somebody to pick up. So I'm all for it. Hope everybody really makes this year a productive year. I don't really do the new year, new me, and all that type of stuff, but whatever gives people a mental reset. Whatever they can apply to their lives and makes them feel like they starting something over or got a new chance or a new do over. I'm all for that. There's a lot of stuff that I've seen people, a lot of truth that came out last year. So I feel like this is the time that now everybody should be aware of their surroundings, the people around them, the people that they fuck with, or shouldn't fuck with. And I feel like everybody who has a certain mindset to get something done has the tools and stuff now to actually move forward with it. Because we went through a year of truth. Like everything was just being put on Front Street last year. But I just wish
Yeah.
that for everybody. You know.
I wonder what some things people left in 2025 that they just said they ain't bringing to 26. I know it's something. What is it? It can be food, it can be drinking, smoking, whatever it is. I just want to know what it is, you know. So put it in the comments,
Yeah.
y'all. Let us know. I'm gonna eat with some things you say you're gonna let go for the 26. That'll be
Right, right.
good.
Well,
I'm gonna put that in the
my
on the morning page in the comments as a
Good.
little.
my spring don't start until my daughter's birthday. I'm saying. And what I'm not taking until this coming year is all this smoking, everything that's will stop me from living a longer life. I'm cutting that shit out. Like today is my last day smoking. As far as
Uh,
like smoking weed, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm cutting everything back. Anything and everything that's detrimental to my life, I'm cutting that shit back. And if it's
Cutting
and
it
if it's
off.
some yeah, and if it's some females and niggas involved, they can cut the fuck back too. That's how it's going. I'm just tired of the fact that I got this positive, I got this negative energy in me that I'm turning positive, and it's like it's almost like it's a curse. It's a curse. It's almost like a curse. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And the curse comes in that because without separation and sacrifice, there's no growth. And
Yeah, you right
I'm
about that
trying to
though.
grow. So I know there's a whole lot of sacrifices I gotta make. You know what I'm saying?
I might need to do the same thing to be honest.
I don't
Shit, I did
feel
that
it.
with my little console for a while because I was all over that PS5, I mean PS4 and everything. And man, I had to get rid of it because I just knew I wasn't on point. And usually I don't have nothing that around me that I feel like I need to drop to do a reset. But I know that console for me, the way I was wrapped up in that joint after work, or as soon as I get home, bruh, that's something I definitely had to eliminate to really get focused. Uh, 2024. So I'm all for people to actually be able to identify what the fuck they need to let go of, because some people don't know. So
Yeah, this is
See,
big.
and then I'm going back to training people this year. I'm going back to
yeah,
training. Yeah,
Okay.
so I don't wanna I don't like I'm
The
not going I
trend.
got like 3 clients I'm about to start training probably like the next 2 weeks. But it ain't just me training them, it's me training myself.
yeah,
I got excellent muscle memory. So
mm-hmm.
it's not gonna take me long to get back to where I need to be at, right? Because I have been working out, but I ain't been going as hard as I used to go because, as I said, I'm putting all these other things in front of me. You know what I'm saying? The smoking, going out
I
in the
feel you.
streets, doing all types of goofy shit. Like, I done cut back and going out I don't really go outside like that no more. If I go
Mm-hmm.
outside, I go deal with the people I deal with, and I'm the fuck back in the house. I don't
I
have
feel
like if I don't have a goal, if I don't have a goal that I'm trying to accomplish, it's no need me leaving the house.
yeah, I feel you on that. That's how people get
Ain't gonna
hurt
do
and
nothing
shit
but
and run into shit.
yeah, because
You
when you leave, only thing's gonna happen is you spending money, and then you gonna come across a whole bunch of energies that's gonna fuck your day up.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, I'm
right? We become so impatient at the wrong times. At the wrong times, we become so impatient. The smallest thing somebody say to us will piss us off, and then we don't even know
you're not.
why we pissed off. We just going with the fella. We
That's
just
if you're
going with
not
the fella,
regulated. You know.
huh?
I said if you're not regulated. Yeah. Or something got you
Yeah,
down at the moment, how you're open and vulnerable and
yeah,
shit. But
yeah. No,
that's
see,
something
and
that
see
I
that.
learned a couple years ago, and I ain't never liked the feeling of somebody being able to get me out my body. So I kind of worked on that,
Right.
like a little while ago. But I feel you.
Yeah, and
I
then
definitely.
like upon our transition, our mental transition, right? We can't look at things the way we used to look at things. You have to use this new mind that you have now. That's why, like, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful to anybody when I said, whenever we have a conversation, them saying, we got to stop being one sided with the conversation. Give up both sides to your understanding because then it shows that you have an understanding of the situation itself and not just one
Mm,
side. You know what I'm saying? Because we're quick to fight. We're quick to fight for our side, right or wrong. We're quick to fight for that. But it's hard as shit to fight for something when you're hitting both sides. Pros and cons, both sides, to your understanding.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Because
I
that
think I'm doing myself a disservice if I'm not if I can't see both sides of the situation, because there's never one side. It's a yin and yang for a reason. So it's always gonna
Only.
be
right,
something else. Two situations, two energies that make a situation happen. So I never want to miss out and not
right.
like hear what somebody got to say. I can hate what the fuck you talking about, but I'm still going. There's something that I can get from it. So I
Mm-hmm.
feel you.
And this side is your side. That's what
Mm-hmm.
people gotta understand when they be like, "Nah, I gotta hear all sides." No, I just gotta hear your side of the
Right.
story because you the one telling me. And this
Mm-hmm.
all you can give me, then I'm gonna get the other information probably from the other side. That's why I like when
Mm-hmm.
Right.
people have two different opinions on something. A lot of people don't understand you mostly fans or you like something, you gonna talk good about it. Like
That's
I'm an
how
Eagles
for sure.
fan. So all I'm gonna see is the good, like a lot of people might talk bad about him, but it's each his own. But I still love that just had conversation. As long as people talking, we can have that conversation, then that's good. I just don't like when people don't want to hear you out. They want you to hear them out, but when it's your turn to turn, they just not care to listen. So it's down,
Mm-hmm.
it's not really a conversation because the conversation gotta be all about what you want to talk about, what you think is right with your thoughts, then that what makes it right. Then that's all about what you think. It ain't about what side or this side. It's about your side now. So it's like, nah, let's hit
And
your side,
Your
my
old self
side,
in
Trey
what way,
side.
Kyle? Your old self in what way? Explain that. He answered the question. He said his old self. When I said, top of the morning, question of the day, what are some of the days you left in 2025? Like, you're using your question. He said my old self. That's cool, but I like more context too when you get a second.
His old self is his being that is still behind in time. His being that has not grown. What he's telling you is he's leaving everything that's not helping him grow behind.
You
That's
want me
the
to pull
old
you?
him.
Yeah,
His
read. Let me
his
know.
recreation. He's telling you about his recreation. So with his recreation, everything from
Literally
old
everything.
is gone.
You right though, because he said
Hopefully I
literally
said that the
everything.
right way with
Second,
my understanding.
No, you did,
yeah,
because he said
second,
literally everything.
yeah, literally
Yeah.
everything. The old is gone, the new is
Oh,
come, huh?
that's
Auntie, is some
that's
things
right.
that you switched up for 26, or some things you probably did in your previous years that you
Mm,
probably changed for the better?
No, baby, I don't play those games. Wait until the first of the year to get rid of anything. I change. I try to change myself every day I wake up. Whatever I did wrong the day before, I try to, correct it the next day if I wake up. I
I
don't
like
wait
That's right, Papa.
until the new year. If it's something I need to change, I'm going to change it right then and there. I'm not going to say, well, the new year I'm going to do that. No, I'm not going to do that.
But
Like,
but if we look at it correctly, every day is a new year. So I don't
Exactly,
know.
exactly.
Every
It's
day
the
is a new
start of a
year.
new year. So
There it
every day
is.
I wake up, everybody should try to do better than they did the day before when they
There
wake
it
up.
is.
If you got a new start, then start new. Don't keep
yeah.
competing, repeating the same mistakes you did the day before. That's just me.
Yeah.
No,
nah,
no, you right though. You right.
you hit that
Yeah.
on the money right there. Why change next year when you can change right now? Let's
Yeah.
work on
Hmm.
you now. They be like, nah, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
wait till New Year. On New Year's, I swear I'm gonna let this go. No, let it go right now. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
So,
like this shit can, if it's
That's
hurting,
because that's because if you tell yourself long enough something, you start to believe it. You know what I'm saying? So each year, we're all told to tell ourselves something that we're gonna leave behind. You know what I'm saying? That's just something you're telling yourself. That's not something
Mm-hmm.
that you really believe in. Because
Mm-hmm.
your belief does not consist of anybody telling you anything. You already know
Mm-hmm.
this. You know what's right about yourself. You know what's wrong about yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you to acknowledge. Once you acknowledge, then you're working on it. But a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people never have the chance in a lifetime to acknowledge their wrongdoings or the fact that they can change some shit up. The acknowledgement is gone.
Somebody
man,
sliding through here.
he
Welcome
done
in.
left again. That's why I was scared to welcome her in, man. Miss
We have.
Riri, she trying to
Oh,
pop in,
yeah.
but for
Trying to
some
pop
reason
in.
she accidentally popping out. But y'all
I think to
getting
tap in
in.
on what you was saying. Oh, you got a question?
Nah, that's still your question. I'm just putting
Oh,
this
okay.
on.
Oh, okay. All good. But no, to piggyback off what you were saying, I think people have the time. I don't ever want to hear nobody got the time. Cause you got the time to, a lot of people got the time to do a little side shit, find the plug, go get some weed, whatever it might be. Go get a drink, go, whatever, go party, go to the club. Everybody got a little time. You can make time for the things you want to make time for. I just want people to be willing to have the capacity to and be willing to self evaluate. Because a lot of people don't sit with themselves and really want to iron out the shit that they doing. Like it's easy to be like, oh, this person or they, made me mad or they got me in trouble or whatever it might be. I want people to just, I want people this year to face the shit, face your shit. I don't do the new year, new me, but face your shit. If you're gonna go by the year of the calendar or whatever, face
Yeah.
your shit,
I
whatever
don't
it is.
you know something? That what we're asking of people is some of the hardest things in life to do. To go to that mirror and decipher yourself, the rights and the wrongs. To have to
Yeah.
admit to people being right about you so many years. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I think it's when we all get to that mental part, that mental and spiritual part in our life that it's about us doing something better than what he was doing. I think that's something that comes overnight. I think that's something that comes within the moment. You know what I'm saying? I don't think change is something that is planned. I think it just comes just like that. You know what I'm saying? I think something
Okay.
happens in your brain. I think something happens in your life. I think that it's just one moment that flashes that makes you want to change some things. And that moment may be a person. It may be something that person is saying. It may be the way
Mm-hmm.
that person is treating you. but it only takes a moment for change. And believe me, like I said, the only reason why I don't believe everybody receives that moment is because there's so many individuals out here with mental health problems, and the fact that mental health does not it does not always openly help you when you say you have mental health problems. Like everybody's not willingly ready to help you. Because when you
Yeah.
talk about mental health, you're talking about one of the most complicated things that this world has ever come across, and that's the
What's
brain.
up, Reese? Right.
That's the
Read,
I'm already.
brain.
read.
Huh?
No. We
Yeah,
were saying, what's up to Reese because you just joined into the
yeah.
comments and stuff.
So that's the most complicated part of your body, and
Hmm.
you got to be mentally strong to be able to get into the next person's brain.
Yeah.
Everybody's not mentally strong. Whether you got the book knowledge, I keep trying to tell you, like the book knowledge means nothing to someone that's going through it.
Yeah.
Book knowledge means nothing. The average
Yeah.
individual is going to say, "Oh, you want bullshit," because the only thing you can tell me is about a book. Give me one of your examples. Because when I was in drug program and I was younger, that was the first thing I used to always say. Hey, what drugs you want? Man, well, I went to school. I was never on drugs. So what the fuck am I listening to you for? You
Right.
can't tell me nothing about drugs other than the molecular breakdown and all that. You can't tell
Man,
me nothing
welcome
else.
into the Bean house. Whoever's coming in. But continue, Uncle E. What's
It
up,
just
Nah,
like
Phil?
I said, I don't think that people out here don't want to change. I think people don't have the some people don't have the power to change. And if they're given that power, they the average person that gets up off the ground, wipes themselves off, and moves on to a prominent life becomes great. They
Hmm.
become great. The
Some
yeah.
people
reason
got
why is yeah, because
ability
now
to
they can see
separate.
world differently. You can see the
Hmm.
world differently. You know how to handle trauma because you've already been through some of the most vicious trauma you have ever gone through already in your life. You go through that in between the age of 9 and the age of motherfucking 18. You're gonna go through some type of vicious trauma, whether it be your family, some type of vicious trauma that's gonna mentally let you know that I'm saying you can be through anything.
Right.
Our, our strengths come from our traumas being a normal. Trauma is normal to us. We don't act like everybody else when it comes to trauma because it's a
Well,
normal to
we
us.
glorify it generally. It's generally glorified, especially with the younger crowd. So I can understand that. I want to hit
Right.
on some of these comments though, starting from the bottom up. I seen Reese
Go
checking
ahead.
in, saying, "Hey family, just checking in." All love.
Read.
Kyle said, surprisingly, a lot of people with mental health have drastically improved after heavy metal or parasite detoxing. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I believe in that too. I believe in things, you know, harboring on you or whatever, pulling from you. This is a COVID society. What's up, Matt? What's good? It's easy to focus on. Well, I don't know what he be talking about sometimes. It's easy to focus on what somebody else is doing wrong instead of asking yourself, why do you feel the way that? Why do you feel that way about them at all enough to entertain the negative? Very true. Very true.
Mm-hmm.
Balance and discipline is everything. Yeah, I don't speak on things personally I don't know about or I'm not educated about, and I have no problem asking questions. So, if I don't know something, I'll be the first one to tell you I don't know what that is. I don't know how to say that word. I ain't never used that in a sentence. I don't speak on everything. So people that open their mouth all the time, their mouth always running about every single thing, and then you never hear a moment of silence. That's somebody that I kind of pivot away from because sometimes you want to hear somebody say that they got something that I don't want nobody to seem like they know everything. Be educated and put that energy out there, put that knowledge out there. But yeah, if I don't know about something, I'm not gonna speak on it. I'll find another lane to fall into versus trying to pretend like I can help somebody with a situation like Uncle E was saying. If I ain't never been to jail, I ain't gonna talk to you about jail. I ain't gonna talk to you about shit in it. I'm gonna listen, but I ain't gonna talk to you about shit in it. We were
Right.
socialized to be at home. Now we can't be out and socialize comfortably. We are afraid.
Yeah. My
Okay,
favorite
I'll give you
comment.
that.
Ever since that pandemic, everybody act weird, caused a lot of division in families. I remember people was posting like, I don't talk to my mother no more because she ain't get the shot. I don't talk to my father no more. And people cause they was scared to hug. And now they telling everybody, oh, you can go outside, it's cool now. Oh yeah, you can hug now. I was like, God damn, I think that was the test run to see how many people are programmed and they put more bullshit in our body. I think a lot of people like mental illness is not a thing. I just think that like he said, it's the parasites in your body. If you look into parasites and you see them when they affect other animals, they take over, they take control over the animal. So the animal can't do what it want to do because the parasites done hack the body, and we don't understand that with parasites in our body. We know they in there. So if they in there, what you think they doing? That's why we crave certain things that we shouldn't eat because the parasites in your body is making you do that. So we definitely got to do a detox. I think that will help in the mental illness department.
Yeah, one Kyle's
Good to
comment.
see you, Trey.
Yeah, that's right.
Always speaking. How did you leave time for listening?
Exactly. Exactly
Uh-huh.
my point. Put me in the bottom left corner where Phil at, if you don't mind.
What up, Phil? How you feeling,
I like
brother?
where the
What's
comment
up, family? How y'all feeling, man?
Pretty good
What's
for real.
good? What I
Pretty
walk in on this morning?
Nothing bad, just some
Yeah,
solid
Niggas
conversation.
being nigga crazy, niggas acting crazy. What's up?
Nah,
nah,
ain't nobody wild and ain't shit popping off or nothing for real. We just, we talking about.
they
Well,
had
the
a
question
question
was
for the panel.
actually, I'm gonna ask you that, and that's right on point, Molly. The question was, it was a question that Molly had asked and kind of threw out there, so I decided to put it in the comment section for those that do slide in, so we kind of reiterated on it throughout the show. But the question of the day is, what are some of the things that you left in 2025? So a lot of people were talking about different little things that they just not gonna deal with. Some people were saying they're not gonna, like Auntie Felicia. I ain't gonna change. I believe in that too. I'm not gonna change because of calendar. Day and it's a New Year's 2026. I'm gonna be this new person or make these changes just because of the time. So that was a question that I'm gonna direct to you. What are some of the things that you left in 2025?
I ain't leave a whole lot in 2025. I mean, a lot of this shit I'm doing is continuation. But what
Yeah,
I said I was going to be more diligent about is staying in my lane,
yeah,
jumping in, getting in shit that I really ain't got no need to be in, or getting pulled into shit that you know ain't really got a lot to do with me.
yeah.
So, but
I feel
other
you
than
on
that, man, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
that. Hell yeah. You got stuff that's rolling forward, stuff that's continuing to thrive and continuing to level up and stack up when it comes to energy and everything. So I'm all with that.
Yeah,
I'm all with that.
yeah.
Yeah, I like by the end of the year before that ball drops. I don't believe in the time aspect. But if everybody wanna go get the apple cider and wanna go get ham and whatever the fuck they eat to celebrate popcorn, go out, go to a party or whatever, I want to at least have those things completed. I want the
I
energy
need to.
of the transfer into the new year and be manifesting off of what
Yeah,
the seeds that are sown in the previous year. That's all I want for
yeah.
real.
Cause shit,
You
if I
know.
need to make a change, I need to do it tomorrow. I don't need to wait till the calendar.
You
Shit,
know.
I don't need to wait till the calendar change on me. I need to do that shit tomorrow.
Yeah.
If
I'm
I
already hit.
recognize it, I need to do it. I don't need to wait till the new year come in to do it. I need to be working on that shit tomorrow.
That
I'm
part
getting
though.
all
Like
quit.
Uncle Felicia said, that part. I ain't mad at it at all. Y'all
Okay.
already know we got a video coming up. This one's from Uncle E. You know, I like what he's talking about. I like what the subject matter is. If y'all around, tap in. If you in the comments, tap in. Hold tight. Let's get your opinion after this.
You ever argue with somebody, going back and forth with somebody, they yelling, you yelling, and then finally you say, all right, and you actually give the person exactly what they're looking for. Whether it's saying that they're right, whether it's saying that you will change, whether it's saying that you're going to comply with their demands, and they don't even hear it. They still talking, they still yelling. You're like, hold up. I said, I agree. I said, I'm good with it. And they like, nah. What is that? What is when you actually say, I'm sorry, and you say, I agree, and you say, you were right, and the person still goes on and on and on and on? I'll tell you what that is. That's a person that don't want things fixed. They wanted to live in the world that they created for you and their relationship. That's what they wanted to do. I want to stay here. I want to stay in this world. Because even if you did fix it with a snap of the finger, They're like, nah, hold up. That was too quick. I wasn't ready for that. Because those are people that just want to engage in a negative way. Why me? Why don't you want it fixed with me? Because you can't stop being who you are. That's why. So a lot of times you are involved in a never-ending battle if you don't recognize it early. Stop trying to figure it out. Stop trying to understand that there are people that exist like this. Sometimes they're closer to you than you want to accept. And it's not a dime a dozen. So don't start being a pessimist thinking that everybody is like this. No, but I think everybody knows at least one. You can never be 100% right with them. You can never appease them fully. You want freedom from this type of person? Stop trying to fix something that was never broken in the first place. Love. You ever?
Yeah, solid sentiment. Uncle E, of course, since you on the screen, I told you anytime if you on here and you send something in, of course I'm gonna share it so that the person that shared it can give their sentiments on it. So I want to start with you and what's your like motivation behind the video, or what message did you get from the video that made you want to share it, even if you just
My
shared it to somebody individually. What made
my
you want to share
my motivation for this video is the fact that you have a lot of people within the different families that want the family to be right. You have individuals that's willing to bend over backwards to make sure the family gets back together. But you always have friends and families that don't want to see you like they don't want to see you happy at all.
it?
No
Very
matter
true.
what you do, it's never good enough for them. You know what I'm saying? No matter, like I said, no matter if you say you wrong, there's to stop an argument. And I have people like that in my life. But the funny
Yeah,
thing about that is I let them people motivate me. Those are the ones that motivate me because those are the ones that will tell you you can't do nothing. You can't accomplish nothing. Those are the ones that when you fall, they're the ones that really come and kick you when you down.
yeah,
Like I say, what I learned from this is he's absolutely right. There's nothing wrong with you, so stop trying to fix something that's not broken. You're going that extra mile. We accept so much guilt on our part just
mm,
because we want to make shit right. You know what I'm saying? And we
right.
keep thinking it's us, and it's not us. It's the individuals that we're trying to help. And sometimes,
What's up,
and
Alan?
I'm learning this myself. You have to back away from motherfuckers who don't want help. Back away
Yeah,
from them because they don't want nothing but misery, and misery loves company.
very true. Very true. That's a
That's
solid
it.
take. Yeah, I think you're doing yourself a. I don't know. It's rocky. I think everybody gets that incline. There's a mental voice that pops up in your head to let you know that you're done, whether you listen to it or not. What's up, Alan? I'm gonna read your comments in a second, Alan. I've seen them. But there's a mental voice that pops up in your head to let you know you're done with something, whether you ignore it, whether you're doing things in life like smoking, drinking, or whatever to suppress it. You clubbing, you might be having sex, whatever void. Some people use things to overshadow. The things that they need to change or they need to fix. So whether you on the side of helping somebody or you on the side of being somebody that needs help, um, I feel like you reach a point where you can tell when somebody doesn't want something for themselves. Some people use the negative stuff that's going on to pull in other people to not influence them, but to pull them into conversation, pull them into that dialogue, put them to that space because nobody wants to be miserable by themselves, like you was pretty much saying. So I feel you. I want to read out a comment real quick because he commented answering the question that we had of the day. He said, hold on, let me find it real quick. My bad. He said, I left caring so much about people when they don't care about themselves and also focusing on blessings that God gave me and not being considerate or humble about my gifts. 2026 will be no mercy year with no remorse. I'm all I'm all for that, Alan. I'm all for that. That's the humble shit. That humble shit is over. It's all gas, no brakes. Love it or hate it. The underdog on top. Yeah, I was saying, Alan, that last year was the year of truth, and I feel like everybody that paid attention and didn't ignore that voice in their head, didn't ignore the signs or red flags. last year was the year of truth. I don't know if it was Cat Williams that did it. I don't know if some entity did it or whatever and decided to just start having all this stuff drop out of the hat. But I feel like last year was the year where you got all the signs and everything that you needed to be able to move forward into this year. This is the year where whatever your mind was on that you really wanted, if you actually stick to it, you'll get it. I think whatever people want this year will actually come to them because, like I said, last year was the year of truth. So people start exposing their damn selves. People couldn't hold it together themselves in terms of being fake or trying to suppress a certain, mindset or whatever, and shit start coming to the woodwork. So I feel like this year people can do it. Kyle says, love all, and if you can't love yourself enough to forgive them and let it go, to discontinue the hurt. Well, just don't do a disservice to yourself. You already know. Yeah.
I see. Individuals who have a positive mindset, they know how to take the negative and turn it positive. Like
Right.
we all have that one family member that no matter what is said to them, they don't never get no type of. They never give you that energy. Like, okay, you said it. Now what? They don't give you the
Right.
energy. You like that. It's always that one. Everybody has that one patient person in their family, and that patience comes from understanding turmoil, understanding trauma, understanding the fact that nothing is ever going to be perfect. So there's no need in sitting back bitching about it. Deal with the situation and keep moving forward. I think we concentrate on things too much. Especially if we see something not working our way, we won't stop and say, "Oh, well, let me try it like this so it can go that way." No, we'll see it all the way through, even though it's gonna fuck up. We're gonna see it all the way through just so we can sit back and bitch and moan and cry and all this old dumbass shit. Well, we
I
could have
already
just
knew
stopped it
Alan
right
was
then and
about to
there. So
start
now,
talking shit. I ain't cutting you off. I'm about to say I already know Alan was about to start talking shit. You ain't coming here to be all nice this year and shit.
And that's cool,
I know you
man.
was
They
coming in here with
said
something.
if you want to offend a strong person, just
what you want to offend a strong person? Whatever.
Cut off. That's all I heard. Strong person. it done cut some divine energy and stepped in and cut Molly mic off. So Molly, you might need to refresh real quick and come
He
back
on
in.
your ass, but
I know you ain't sliding all that positive shit. I know you ain't coming in just I know you was gonna come in with something about some damn football and shit. Yeah, I think your mic he's gonna tap back in. Auntie Felicia, I wanted to I don't know if you were sitting around your phone or anything to hear the video. I wanted to ask if you had any sentiments about what he was saying.
Yeah, I heard his video and everything.
Okay.
There are all types of people in this world, and that's what we fail to forget. People do all types of things. All I can do is worry about me and mine. That's it, and how I treat my fellow man. I can't worry about how everybody else treat their fellow man. I can just worry about me.
Shoot, that's a solid ass answer, honestly. You know, yeah, I just control what I have, what I subject myself to, what I walk into, what I choose to sit around. I think about that shit all the time. And people throw out the notion. The one thing I heard in my lifetime a lot is that you are who you hang around, and I swear to God that's not true because uh I'm in spaces where people doing all types of stuff. You might be smoking this, you might be doing this or doing that. You don't have to be um you don't have to fall into what you see in any environment that you in, but you can choose to get the fuck up and take your ass home or remove yourself from the situation. So I definitely agree on that.
And
Phil, I
isn't
don't know
that
if you're
what?
still on with us because you cut your camera down. So I don't know if you're
Yeah, I'm
still on
still
with us
here.
at
I'm
all.
still here. I'm still
Okay.
here.
Before you answer, did you have any more? I'm sorry. I thought you was about to say something, Auntie Felicia. Was you about to say
No, go
anything?
ahead, Phil. Can go ahead.
Okay. I didn't want to cut you off. Phil, from what you heard on the audio, did you have any sentiments from what he was talking about?
I mean, yeah, because it's like I'm that dude that I can cut it off quick. I'm not riding with a whole lot of nonsense. So, people that know if it ain't brought to me correctly, it's getting shut down. I mean, because I
Mhm.
deal with too many people and I listen to a lot of motherfuckers' problems and shit. And you get caught up in shit and they'll try to make their problems your problem. So you got to protect yourself. So I will shut you down quick, not being disrespectful or anything like that, but my mental well being is important to me. So
I'm
and I
glad to hear
can't help
people say
you.
that.
I can't help you if I can't help myself. So I ain't gonna let you sit around and make me crazy. I will shut your ass down. That's family members, that's friends, that's associates, that's
Yeah.
everybody. And I'm gonna tell you, the one thing Andy said, it's true as shit. I mean, one of the first things I learned and it was such a naive, simple concept that I couldn't wrap my mind around. When I started doing Narcotics Anonymous and NA and
hmm
all that shit and AA,
hmm
motherfucker told me the only person I'm responsible for is myself. And once I
And
wrap
that
my
would change my
mind,
perspective.
I
Yeah.
can't change nobody but me.
Yeah.
So,
You have an empty cup, you can't
that was
pour into
like I
somebody
can go out
else's.
and try to change the world, can't do it. All I can do
Sure
is
can.
responsible for myself.
I ain't mad at that at all. Shit. Let me read on some of these comments real quick. Kyle said, hurt people, but also heal people. So he's pretty much saying whatever energy is there can, transfer to the next person, in my opinion. He said, unless those people are too comfortable, less people are too comfortable in that hurt. There won't be nothing you can say or do to pull them out until they truly want it. That's very true. If you don't want it for yourself, can't nobody
Nope,
change your
nope.
sentiment, change your mindset. Alan
You
Williams
can't
said
deny a
facts,
person
Auntie.
their pain.
So Alan Williams, one of our commenters that be on here and everything, was agreeing with you too, Auntie. He was giving you some props on that, saying facts. Alan said,
Hey,
"Yep."
Alan. I didn't know
He
that
said,
was Alan Williams. Hey,
"Oh
baby
yeah,
boy.
oh yeah." I'm gonna start. I don't wanna be saying first and last names when they come in, but y'all, just glance at the screen or whatever. I don't want to put nobody government out there like that. But anyway, he said, "Yep, I just try to be happy and peaceful in my own little bubble, control what I can, to let God be my God, not humans or opinions." That's a strong sentiment.
Amen.
I want y'all to have the capacity, like y'all said, for yourselves before y'all worry about anybody else, because you can't do nothing for nobody. But what's one thing that y'all feel like y'all had to? What was a sign that you had to let someone go? It don't matter. It ain't got to be no relationship. It could be business. Could be a job, like a boss, something like that. But what's one time that highlight or comes to your mind that y'all decided, okay, it's time to go ahead and let this person go. It's time to go ahead and move on from this situation. It could be a person or a situation. Let me ask Uncle E first, if you around the mic. And somebody stepping in. Hold on.
You said what's the thing that will draw me away from anybody?
What's good? What's good, y'all?
What's up, Rodney? What's going on? Yeah, I was asking,
Everything
and you're gonna
terrible.
fall in line with the question and stuff too, Rodney. I was asking, what
I
is
got
a sign that you got from a situation, a person, a job, doesn't matter, that you was like, okay, I'm done. I gotta let this go. This doesn't serve me. I need to move on. Because some people never get to that point. Some
It,
people
it be
never put themselves first. But I wanted to start with you and just
it,
pass it
it,
around the mic.
it's honestly like there's only one thing that can push me in another direction, and that's a bunch of lying and shit. I
Okay.
don't give a fuck what the truth is. You can tell me the truth. It's in my ear and staying in my ear, but I can't stand a lie because a liar will put you in a situation that you have nothing to do with.
Right.
So I mean that's the only thing that will make me turn away from anybody. Everything else I could deal with.
Right. I feel you on that. Auntie Felicia, can I get an answer from you?
Well, for me, I've never had no problem with letting people go, especially if they mean me more harm than good. So I don't care whether it would have been my brother, my sister, my niece, my own darn children. If they mean me no good, guess what? You're out the door.
Something about your voice when you say shit, I swear I believe it right off the bat. Like, I don't know what it is
Baby, you can
about the
ask
way you say
anybody.
stuff.
You're out the door.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all.
If you don't come to me, because I'll open my arm, my heart, my house to anybody, right? And I will
Yeah,
show you love. I will hug you and give you your hugs and kisses while you're alive, not after you're dead, whatever.
yeah,
I don't play that. No, if you love me, show me while you're here. Now, if you can't show me love, I don't need you around me. Sorry.
right, right.
No, that's you. I feel like you always gonna give you a straight up answer anyway. So I'm always looking for a raw dog answer from you. Phil, I want if you still around the microphone, I still want to ask you the same
Yeah,
question.
I'm here.
Now,
I'm
one
here.
thing I highlight is that you are somebody who really extends yourself, so you really exposed to a lot of people. I feel like you have a different, a take on it too. But a situation, person, or whatever that you just decided you had to drop or let go of because you just reached the end of your road.
That's funny you asked that because I'm dealing with something like that right now.
Yeah.
And I'm dealing with an old relationship. That I've been dealing with for a few years and shit. The chick is suicidal.
Mm,
And
that's a lot to
Yeah,
bear.
you know,
you do there,
and it's
boy.
That's a lot to
and it's
bear. I
kind
was gonna ask what you did,
and
but I wasn't trying to stir no shit up. So let's go
yeah,
ahead.
and she calls me, and I'm in my new relationship, but I swear I don't want to be the one to get that call from her mother saying that she went ahead and did it.
Oh yeah.
So she'll call me up, and and over the years I've been there, I know her bad, I know her triggers, I know the bad times of the year for her. This because we just went through this shit through Christmas. It's a
Yeah.
bad time of the year for her.
Yeah.
And I tried to explain this shit to my girl, but she's not one. She didn't want to hear, and
Nah,
I
she ain't with
understand it.
that shit. She's not trying to hear that
She ain't with
shit.
that shit. But like I
Yeah.
said, that's a phone call I don't want to get.
Yeah. Damn, that's
She
tough.
took a handful of pills or some shit.
That's
So I'm
tough.
still trying to figure this one out.
Yeah.
So
Damn, that's tough. I don't want to be in that
Can I?
situation that's something really
I
hard
do.
or nothing
Can
like
I
that.
say something real quick though, Phil, about
Yeah,
what you saying?
you the next one in the line. Everybody already answered.
Nah,
I was
just
gonna
about
call your
what
name.
Phil's saying, man. You got to realize that like we said earlier, you can't control other people. So
no,
it
you
could be
can't.
you could do
Very true.
everything right, and she still make that decision.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So you can't put that on your shoulders.
So you gotta give
You know.
folks back to God and let
Get people back. That's what I was about to get off of.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. 'Cause I want y'all to hear something, right? It may be the only reason why she hasn't done it.
Yeah, I know.
That's not true. You can't put that on someone.
the latter way.
Listen. No. You missing it. You missing
That's
it. What
a
I'm saying is
positive thing.
this.
Y'all didn't hear what he said.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying is this. He may be that little shining light that's keeping her going forward. You know what I'm saying? He's allowing her to communicate whenever, for whatever
That
reason.
was his ex, Alan.
Yeah.
It was his ex, Alan.
And you
Exactly.
gotta understand because
We all
somebody's going through it, you know what I'm saying, you don't turn your back on them. You don't turn your back on people that's going through something. Especially if you can help them. Because guess what? If you think you're making yourself better by just thinking about yourself, no, you're making yourself worse.
Yeah.
Making yourself worse.
The only thing
You
that
can't
can
help
help her is
somebody
she
who
can
don't
be
want to
with
be
you.
helped.
She want to be
Who
with you.
says that the person does not want to be helped? Some people don't know how to ask for help. Some
Yeah.
people don't know how to ask.
Some people don't know how to get
Some
it
people
or
don't
ask
even know
for
how
it
to
or open
accept help.
themselves up for it too. I
Yeah,
get
So
that.
some people,
I ain't that deal with a
some
woman
people
that
don't even
said,
know how to
if
accept help.
you don't take me back, I'ma kill myself.
Yeah,
Y'all
I've been
understand
through
that?
that, and after a while, I'm like, all right, motherfucker,
Come
go
on,
ahead
And
man.
it's
then,
Nah,
because
but it's not like that. She
I know what you
knows
mean
I'm
in
in
that
a new.
Let's
situation.
not read
Because
into that.
they're
Let's not
different
read into that.
situations, so I do understand.
Yeah,
I'm just saying in my
but let's
particular
not read into
situation,
that.
yeah.
Let's not put that out there because now, like I said, now we're putting out a negative thought pattern. Let's
Nah,
not put
because
that out
we're
there.
taking power from
I
we're
wouldn't
taking
take it that
power
way. I just
from
He
think it's
didn't
God.
different.
say that. No, he did not
We're
say that. So
taking
don't
power
add that.
from
He did
God.
not say that. So don't add
He
that.
ain't say what you said, you
That's
adding shit. That's what I'm saying. Why
what
put
I
you
add.
in
You
What did
that?
I
adding
You
shit
add?
like a
can
What did
mom.
I add?
you can
What did
give
I
your
add? What did
opinion.
I add, Marty?
You say he
What
could
did
be the
I add,
only
Marty?
reason he could be the only reason she want to live. You added that to that. He ain't say that. Yeah, don't be add shit. Then when we add something, it's always a problem.
Nah, I
So
don't. She don't want the relationship back. She
yeah,
wants the communication.
man,
She
that's the same thing. A relationship. She want to have some type of relationship with you, and she can't have it. If she can't have it, she gonna kill herself, and that's still messed up because why would you put weight on
She putting that
somebody
on
like
you.
that? And that's
Yeah.
not God's duty. Like at the end of the day, God the reason why she's still here. it ain't he the only reason that she still want to live. No, God the reason that she want to live. She should be the reason that she want to live.
There
Or
you go, Marley.
her family and friends, but to put that weight on Phil and say, Phil, you need to make sure she don't do this, because if you don't, she gonna no. That's control. That's that kid.
Bingo.
I
I'm
dealt
not
with that
He
agreeing with the. I'm
he
not
never
agreeing with
said
the.
that either. What y'all talking about? Y'all
I'm
keep
not agreeing with the
everything. He never
energy
said none of
transfer.
that.
He's talking about. I think he's saying in a positive light, meaning that it just like no, the weight is not supposed to be on Phil, but it happens to be something that's keeping her. Yeah, God is the reason, ultimate reason why. But in terms of her feelings and her control and her not picking up a pill bottle, like Phil said, Phil just happens to have something, some type of sentiment or some type of energy that he gives her that makes her want to still be alive. And I'll speak on somebody
Thank you.
myself that had a period where I was in a dark space as well, and you ain't have a lot of sentiments. I mean, I got myself up out of it, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, some people need somebody to pull them out of the dark. So, but I think he was saying it in a positive way in terms of like her having someone. No, the weight shouldn't be attached. Yes, he should be able to move on and continue his life without that kind of weight on him, but I don't think that's what Uncle E was trying to say.
That is exactly what he was saying. She need to have
That's,
somebody to make sure
that's
that
not what
she
I
don't.
was saying, Marley. What's
What
wrong
were
with
you
you, man?
saying? I can't comprehend because the comments saying facts, Marley, and y'all are saying something else. What are you saying?
When
Say
did he
something.
ever say the girl was calling?
He
If
ain't
you're
say
not
that.
with me,
When did he ever
okay. So
say
we're speaking. So I
it?
spoke on what he said, Marley. That's what I
So
spoke on.
he literally said that he the only reason that she want to live.
That's not what I said, Marley. I said
Oh,
that in her eyes.
this
I
is
said in
live.
her eyes, he may be the only individual that's there
Exactly.
for her.
You
In her
speculate.
eyes, go ahead, man. Whatever you say. Go
You
ahead. Whatever you say,
speculate.
bro.
That's it's cool to
Whatever
have
you say,
opinion.
bro.
That's how you
Whatever you
feel.
say,
Why I
bro. Come
can't
on,
give
bro.
opinion on how I feel? If that's how you feel, cool. If y'all agree with Uncle on what he feel, then
I'm
cool.
not
Let me
adding
give
nothing,
my
Marley.
opinion.
I'm not adding nothing.
Let
That's what
me
you
add
missing.
something. Let me add something. Don't give a fuck if I add something. If I add something, let me add it. Stop worrying about what I'm doing. If I want to put sugar in the Kool-Aid, salt, all that, let me make my Kool-Aid. Stop worrying about what I made on mine. Don't, oh, he ain't say this. He ain't say that. And then when I say he ain't say that, oh, no, he did. That's the argument right there. We can't have a conversation because you worrying about how I said something, what he said. You gave your opinion, and I'm giving mine. I'm saying that weight should be on nobody. Suicidal shouldn't be on nobody. I don't care what you going through. Talk to God. Go to church. If her mom can call him and say she died, her mom can call her and tell her get some help. We can't keep putting this weight on people because I done lost friends to suicide. I would love for them to wish they could have called me, but I would have hate for somebody to say, you the reason your boy Hot Dog killed himself. Why? Or some girl. Oh, he couldn't be with a girl, so he killed himself. No, that's selfish. One thing we all know, suicide is selfish. And at the end of the day, to put that weight on somebody, I don't care how you look at it. Ain't no good way to look at it to say, hey, she might just need you. If she don't, you the only reason she. Nah, man, that I don't like that. You saying it's cool? I don't think it's cool. What's your thoughts on it, Auntie Felicia? You're a woman. How you feel about this girl wanting to commit suicide?
That's bullshit. That's a form of control. That's a form of control. Your life, your happiness, and your life should not depend on somebody else. It's up to you to make your life what it is. Nobody else.
Yeah. I thought personally, before we moved the hell on to something else, I thought personally that he was saying that Phil can be a gateway to her healing. Yes, you should be seeking it out yourself, but sometimes I'm telling you, sometimes you can't get out the dark. Sometimes it take a minute to work yourself or talk yourself out the dark. If you ain't never been in the dark, then I don't want to hear from nobody because you
Well,
don't know what the dark is. But if you've
if
been
you
there, and if you've been
if
on the low ends, then you know what that feels like to have the struggle of getting yourself out of that situation. So I thought he was speaking on Phil being a gateway to her healing and her fixing herself, not
I
saying
was.
that she
Thank you.
should accept. Yeah,
I
that she
was.
should.
Thank you.
Yeah, that he should accept the weight. Nobody. He never said that. He never said that nobody he should take the weight or whatever. I just think he was saying that's a segue, an option that she has that will lead her to something other than what she's
Yeah,
on.
that's why I love that we
I,
on live because you can say
but
whatever you
isn't
want to
that
You
I,
can review it back. Go ahead,
say.
Rodney.
I was
It's
speaking on her
definitely
mental, not his. I was speaking on her, not him.
All
That's the
good.
difference.
What's
That's
up,
where you got
Rodney?
lost at.
Go ahead, Rodney.
Ultimately, it's your decision.
Yes, it is.
Bingo.
It's your decision whether you
Yeah,
stay in
and
the
that's true.
darkness.
It's your decision.
It's your decision whether you stay in the darkness. It's your decision whether you come out of the darkness.
Yeah.
That is a decision that you made. No person can
Mhm.
cause you to come out. You are the
Mhm.
only person that can bring yourself out, because you have to choose to come out,
Mhm.
or you're the only person that can stay in there. Nobody can take that nobody can be your guiding light. You know what I'm saying? Now they can be a reference point. They can be something that helps you. But until you decide to make that change, then you're going to be wherever you want to be, no matter where it is in life. Until you decide, because you can't decide that I'm going to kill myself and then all of a sudden somehow feel is keeping you alive through conversation. No. If once you decide to kill yourself, or once you decide to not kill yourself, they're both decisions. Once you decide to not kill yourself, then Phil can't talk you into killing yourself. You know
And
what
he
I'm
what
saying?
is
can't talk you out
psychiatrist?
of it. And
So
he
what is
can't. Yeah.
And he can't
psychiatrists,
talk
social
you
workers,
out
and all
of it.
that for? What is psychiatrists, social workers, what is they all for?
They're
What are they
tools.
here for?
To get money.
They're tools, sir. They're
Look, y'all
tools.
gonna
You still have to
let me say
decide.
hold. Let me say this.
What's
Let
your
me say this.
thought?
Y'all
No,
gonna sit
so
here
don't ask
on
me
this
the question and then
podcast and
cut
just
me off on my
start
answer.
talking silly.
got that
You know what I'm
answer.
saying?
Don't
Then I get the fuck off
ask
it.
me the
You know what I'm saying?
question
What are
and
the
then cut
doctors
me
and
off
all
on
that
my
here for?
answer.
To help people who can't help themselves. Let's stop acting like we too fucking smart to act like we ain't got no fucking
Say the
common
So
word.
sense.
Phil,
Say
the
What
the
is
doctor,
mental
word,
man.
E.
health?
Say
It's
the
when
word.
people can't
Help.
do shit for themselves. They
Help.
need help. She
Help.
has mental health problems. She
Yes.
needs help.
Yes.
Period.
Professional
Yes.
help,
Can't
not
make it all
Phil.
this
And
other
help.
shit. Why we just can't
Shit.
be real? She needs help. He
Not
Help
may
for
don't
be her
Phil,
mean
only
though.
help. That's period. That's all I said. That's
Phil the
it.
doctor.
All this other
Phil is
shit.
not a
Stop acting
doctor,
like
though.
y'all too fucking
I gotta
big
Phil not a
hey,
doctor or
somebody.
hey,
professional.
For real. Because we've
hey,
all been in
E,
that position
E,
that we needed help.
Dr.
So
E,
stop making
I can
comments about
offer you
y'all don't want to
help.
help
I
nobody.
can
Somebody
offer
had to
you
help you
help.
in one way or another.
I can offer
All
you
this
help,
foolish
but
ass
if
shit y'all
you
keep on
don't
saying, that
choose
shit is
to take
foolish.
it, if I can offer you
Shit
help,
is
but if
foolish,
you
man.
don't
Make
choose
sense with
to
this stupid
take
ass
it,
shit, dog. Shit is
if you
foolish,
don't
man.
choose
If we're gonna
to
talk about
take it,
something, let's
sir.
talk about something serious, man. Let's be
Oh,
serious when
can
we
I
That
talk
talking.
is
now?
But all
serious.
Can
this,
I talk
oh
now?
well,
Can I
fuck
talk
this and
now?
fuck that. I can only
Can I
think about
talk now?
myself. That's
Can I talk
That's
now?
why I see you can't have
Can I talk
conversation.
now? All right.
Go ahead.
You're
I'm going next.
drowning.
Don't go.
You're drowning. You're drowning, E. I throw out a life preserver. You still have to choose to grab the life preserver. I can throw out all the life preservers in the world, but if you don't choose to grab it, then you are not gonna, you're gonna die. You're gonna stay exactly where you are.
Hey,
So yeah, a psychiatrist or all that shit is all things to help, but until you choose to help yourself, none of that other stuff matters. You can get all the psychiatrists, you can get all the therapists, you can get all the doctors. But if you don't decide to help yourself, then none of that matters. The decision that has to be made is you helping yourself.
they say, Cal say sometimes the best help is to step away, even from this conversation. LOL. It should be able to have a conversation, have our own opinion. What's your thoughts on? Because you saying that he ignoring professional help, like Phil a professional now. We gotta remember who they asking help from, because now it's going from we don't want professional help. You don't need Phil is not a doctor
Phil
now.
ain't no professional. Don't get that shit
Phil,
twisted.
Phil is definitely
Phil
not
ain't
a
no
doctor or
professional.
professional. So I wonder why that came up. It came up for a reason though.
Phil ain't no professional. Phil
Alice,
just sit
Alice
back
said
and
he got
listen to her talk. Phil is no professional. I can't provide her no information. I can't tell her no good words of wisdom. I can't even tell her Bible verses. So all I can say is just all I do is listen, provide a listening ear.
No, that's tough. Like I just think like if it's a family member or friend or something, you definitely be there. But when it's an ex and you're in a relationship, sometimes it's just doing that to fuck what you got going on now. If it's an ex, that means y'all had something there. Her mental health could have been great throughout this time. Something happened to make y'all break up. I don't know what it is. Don't care.
No, her mental illness was messed up when I met her.
See, even when you
It just
met her,
got
it got
it
worse.
just got it just got worse. It just
Yeah,
got
so that's tough.
worse.
That's tough, man. But I mean, all
Just
you can probably do is pray for her. If you can talk to her when you can not around your girl, or she find it okay, or see if your girl can talk to her. Say, look,
Nah,
I
I ain't
might.
doing that.
Yeah, see, and that's that. Or talk to mom to getting her some professional help. Like, but that's a lot of weight to carry, Phil. I wouldn't want that on nobody. I wouldn't want that. That happened to me like middle school and high school. And I had a couple of girlfriends I broke up with, told me if I leave them or don't go back when they gonna kill themselves. And I believed them. I went back with them. I was scared that they was gonna really do it. And then one time I was like, forget it. I can't keep going through this. I don't want to be what you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. And she didn't do
I
it.
don't know, man. I got a cousin. His girl told him that he can't want her hanging in the dorm room. So
Yeah, that's tough. But man, I just don't never want that control over anybody, man. Like
Yeah,
that's
Phil, you gotta
crazy.
give her the tip, man. Don't give her the whole thing.
I don't know what you doing to women out here, man, but that's tough, man. That's tough.
nah, but I mean, it's serious, man. I know her history, and she's been dealing with this since childhood, man. She was molested her whole life, and I don't know how to deal.
You can't deal
And
with that. That ain't got,
I can't. You're right, and it's not my cross to bear. It really isn't.
Right.
It really isn't. And like a motherfucker told me around the time she called me last time, if she really want to do it, she
It's
not gonna
already been
call.
done.
She not gonna call you. She just gonna do it. Yeah.
And you're right about that. I did hear that before.
Yeah, pray for her and offer her the counseling or help that from a professional. That's what sounds like she need to me. She got to go deep in her past to fix
You gotta
things.
go deep. Exactly.
Honestly, Phil made her crazy. Phil was the father. We the first.
Yeah.
I mean, Phil brought it up. AQ said one of his ex that he used to deal with. She been basically saying she could commit suicide if she can't communicate with him. But his girl don't want him communicating with her, so that's a tough pickle, because he wanted help, but at the same time, he don't want to mix things up with his girl, so. You
You better choose the woman you got now, bro. That chick might be gone.
And that
got me thinking about it. What up, JC Jerome?
I'm just saying, Phil. Just saying.
I got you, baby. I got you.
You better stick with the one that you know staying. Right now, she 50-50. That makes my decision easy.
Why every time you come on this motherfucker, you fuck shit up?
I ain't fucking it up. I'm being honest, bro.
This nigga say, stay with the one you know, because that one might not be
here. Yeah. You fuck around and pick her and her ass God next week. You be all pissed off.
I don't need no
shit.
All right, we good. Nah, but I'm a respect my girl, man. I gotta do what's best for me and mine.
How long ago was it, Phil, that y'all broke up? That she became your ex? How long ago?
About a year.
Oh, a year?
I've been trying to pull away for a couple years, but what were you gonna say?
So in all this time, she ain't killed herself. So she picked this time to call you and tell you, you come back with me or I'm gonna kill myself.
No, she never said come back with her. She never said
just
that.
Wants to access.
She know the relationship is over, and I know that, like I said, I know the triggers. It gets bad around Christmas time, around the time her father died. That's when shit gets bad for her. And
maybe we need to start looking at you, Phil, and the women that you pick. Maybe we need to start looking at that.
Yeah, well, sometimes shit is, but nah, I don't want to get the impression that she's trying to get me back. We already discussed that. That's not happening. Yeah.
She just want to be a part of your life.
I don't even know if that's it, but
you want to have some type of access.
So yeah, what she feel that you're the only one that could save her?
No, well, I guess she feel because I'm probably the only one that listens. She doesn't have a good relationship with her children. She doesn't have a good. She blames her mother for her molestation and all of this. And so she can't talk to her about it. So it's like some motherfuckers that and just people. I guess a lot of people listen, but a lot of people don't. They listen, but they don't really give a damn. And I guess she always felt like at least I cared about it. And she was one of them people that feel like nobody really ever cared about her.
Well, she got to
They
care about
hear
herself
it, but
first.
they're not listening.
And that's true. You got to care about yourself, and that's very true. Because I always felt that I cared more about it than she cared about herself. That is very true. That is very true. Yeah, but we can move on. We can move on. I ain't mean to grab the show like that. We can move on.
All right, I guess we not moving on. It got real quiet, like nobody wanted to move on. Where we going to? Oh, Molly done lost his mic. Look like Molly lost his mic again. I'm assuming that's what happened. All right, yeah. So it ain't no Trey. All right, so we move on. I guess I don't know to what. I don't know what the next topic was. But I did want to say something earlier. I learned for 2026 for me, I'm focusing. If it ain't got nothing to do with my family, my wife, and my kids, everything else is going to be minutia. It's going to be things
Stay
that
in your
don't matter.
lane, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Stay in my
unless
lane.
you affect them, I'm not worried about none of this. I'm not arguing about none of this stuff. I'm not fighting about. I'm not letting anything absorb into my inner circle unless it deals with them. You know what I'm saying? And all this other stuff is just things that I'm letting bypass at this point. I don't even care anymore about the stuff that the other things of this world. I mean, even just things like like I said, I'm thinking about selling my house. I'm thinking about doing a bunch of other stuff because I don't even care about this stuff no more. Like this stuff is not even that important. Just taking care of my kids and things like that is just how I feel is the importance. I think that a lot of people get caught up in all the other things of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a shit if Trump take Venezuela. I don't care if the world is flat. I don't care if you know what I'm saying. Like I look, man. If it don't directly affect my family, then I'm not giving it longer than 10 seconds of my attention, man. So that's just how I really feel right now. Even my job, like I'm like, yeah, I don't care about this job either.
You better slow down, peace. Better slow down. Wait a minute.
I mean, sound like you stressing. You got an I don't care attitude. That sounds stressing.
How? How is that even possible?
Yeah, it is. You don't care about nothing.
No, I told you. I said if it doesn't directly affect my family, then I don't care about it. Yeah, I don't. But there is something I do care about.
I knew y'all was gonna be arguing when I got that.
Nobody's arguing. You feel like we
Oh, y'all not? Oh, well, look at 2026 then.
I already know Uncle E gonna argue about anything I say. I already got that down pat.
Who the hell was arguing?
I thought you guys weren't arguing.
What's
up, JB? What's up, AQ? For the people that I missed while I wasn't here.
My mic working.
What's up, AQ and JB?
My mic on. Yo.
Yeah, it's on you. I hear you, bro. You loud and clear.
I think with everybody talking at the same time, it cuts my mic.
Oh, all right. I hear you.
Yeah. I was talking like shit. What the hell going on?
His headline shows you.
He's shutting down everybody but his family this year.
Man, pretty much.
Goddamn.
Pretty much. And when it comes to my family, I'm super blessed, so I'm happy, man. I'm living a great life. Somehow, Uncle E done brought it to now I'm stressed. I didn't understand that shit at all. I'm like, what?
Stressing
yeah. Uncle E, I swear.
Yeah, he don't care about nothing. He said, oh, I don't care about nothing.
Man, if I say to Scott, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You see that? You see how quickly he changed it? He is shit.
You said, I don't care about nothing. You said
outside his family.
I don't care about nothing other than my family. If it's not dealing with my family, me and my family, I don't care about it. But if you don't show enough interest in anything, then how would you know if it's going to affect your family or not?
Well, I got a question.
Because facts are facts, bro. Either it affects my family or it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It's a fact. It isn't a question of opinion. Either it affects my family or it don't.
Right, but if you don't know something about something, you don't know if it affects your family or not.
What?
Yeah, okay.
If you don't know something, you don't know if it affects your family or not.
Thank you, Miss Felicia,
You
for
will
being
know
my inner
it
thought.
when it affects your family. You will know it when it affects your family.
Thank you, Miss Felicia, for being my inner thought on that one.
Oh my
gosh. That's fair.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive that Trump taking over Venezuela does not affect my family.
Exactly.
Hey.
I'm pretty positive, and I'm not going to make it affect my family either.
Yeah, I get it. You know, a lot of people, you know, they worry about the neighbor's kid because they know the neighbor's kid can affect their child, their friends. You know, so it's good to know. But you all know most times until they got locked up, but your child been hanging with them for years, being sneaky. They just got caught. I was one of them kids, but I want to ask y'all, what did y'all do when y'all found yourself in a dark place? What did it take for y'all to get out of that place so we can help people that's probably listening, that's possibly in those situations that they need to feel in their life, or Dr. E or somebody to make sure, you know, things don't go too far. I would just want to know what are some of the things that y'all did. We can start with you, because you know you was advocate for it. I want to know what some things you did, because you probably went through that and you probably needed a woman or somebody in your life that saved you. I don't know. I'm just guessing, but what are some of the things you did to get out of that dark place?
When I first came home, from doing X amount of years, right? I didn't know nobody. I was scared to death out this motherfucker. Technology, people was walking around. I'm seeing their mouth move. I don't see no phone. I don't know nothing about earbuds. I don't really know nothing. I was scared to death. You know what I'm saying? I was to the point that, yeah, I was on some stupid shit. I was honestly mentally trying to get somebody to kill me because I was so scared. It was either jail or I'm gonna die out here. The only way that I really came back out of that dark place was I honestly started using people for their ears. I started venting out to people whether they gave a fuck or not. It was just a matter of me just venting that shit out, getting that shit out my system. And as time went along, I started educating myself on some of the shit that I was going through. And once I started learning how to think different, how to move different, and how to respond different, you know what I'm saying, everything changed. But that don't mean I don't still go through my days of feeling down. That don't mean I don't still go through the times that I have thought about suicide several times. You know what I'm saying? And it was because I felt like I didn't have nobody. But then once I realized I didn't have nobody when I was in jail, I had to do all that time by myself. I let that right there strengthen me. Every day I said, okay, well, guess what? Since I don't know nobody out here, I'm gonna act like I'm still in jail. And I'm gonna walk the streets like I'm still in jail. I'm gonna do my little laps like I'm by myself. I just accepted the fact that if I'm gonna get anything accomplished, I gotta do it myself. But like I said, I still use people to vent. That's how I got over my little mental health shit. I use people to vent.
Okay, I like that. Auntie, is it time you can remember you was in a dark place? If so, what's some things you did to get through it?
No.
Okay.
I have to consider myself truly blessed because I have never in my life been in that dark of a place where I could not bring myself out of it. We all have fallen, but it's up to you and your strength to pick yourself up. See, so no, I've always been able to pick myself up, even if it's seeking help from others. I knew who to go to get that help. So I've never been that dark.
I like that. What about you, Beast?
I definitely had to separate myself from everyone and work on me. Work on my relationship with God, get myself in a position where I had my own confidence that nobody else could shake. and I built myself in different positions, in different ways and different things to kind of just build the strength. I had to really take that time and separate all the other voices out of my head and get just me and God together. And that's how, I then, once I was able to do that and started building myself, building my confidence, building all the things that I needed to build, then when I brought everything back into the world, it gave me a strength that couldn't be shaken.
I like that. See, I already been through some dark times. I know Alan with some dark times you've been through. He said he had a role model to look up to, my uncles, his aunt friends, looking at their life, help them frame what he wanted in his life. I like that. They had some good role models that was around. Phil, you recall any times you was in a dark place that,
Most of my life was a dog place. Shit. I remember like and this gonna sound crazy as shit. I remember, I had pretty much given up. I was like, this is what my life gonna be and shit. And I was like, a lot of motherfuckers around me were getting killed and shit, this, that, and the other. And I had almost accepted that, I'm gonna probably die in a hail of bullets. And I was all right with that. Till I got shot. And that shit wasn't cool. That shit wasn't cool at all.
nah.
Wait a minute. We need to rethink this shit. This shit ain't cool. So it was like, nah. So I'm like, I gotta do better, man. If I, And then I was clean and it wasn't me that got myself together. It was my mother, man. I got tired of hearing my mother crying about me. And it was like, if I was going to die, I did not want my mother to be the one to find me. So I'm like, because I know that would kill her. So it wasn't so much about me. It's about, a lot of outside shit. I ran into a period of clarity where I could actually think for a minute. And I want to say that's how I got myself together. But that shit didn't happen overnight. Hell no. That was over a period of years.
Yeah, it takes some time. I see you. AQ said she went through some health issues, lost her parents, a few miscarriages, but she a tough cookie. Crying and fucking has always been all the therapy she needs. In music,
I like her.
Oh man, you was an ultimate asshole, Alan. You mean was? Why you put that in the past tense? He said use him, music, weed, definitely use the good gas. What's crazy is I think Unc just stopped smoking, so yeah.
That's why he's so confrontational now.
It's gonna be a tough week.
It's gonna be a tough drive.
Yeah, he's gonna get it done, man. I believe in him. I don't know what you got squeaking over there. I don't know what that was. But I don't know. I think tough times. I've been through a few tough times, and I think it's mostly with this when I lose friends. Like when you grow up with certain people, y'all on teams, neighbors, you wake up and all that. Then now they gone, and it take time to be like, damn, like they really not here. And as time going, you keep losing friends. It do put you in a dark place, but it just was always so many of us that we always had each other to lift each other up. But once you start in your 30s, so many of us gone. It does sometimes be like, damn, you just be stuck there. But I always try to find ways to live for them. I'd be like, damn, my buddy was alive, he'd be 28. He'd love to be out here. I can't sit back because if he was here, he'd definitely be up getting to the grind. So, I just look other ways to look into it. And I never really been in a place like Auntie that I wanted to like commit suicide, but I know people who done it. I know people who thought about it. And I think that's mostly because my mom, when I was young, she told me it was a sin, and like she banged that into my head because one game we lost the championship out of Florida and I just came home. I was crushed. Even though I had some trophies, I just wanted to win the nationals. And I just said, man, I just want to die. I just feel like I just want to kill myself. I don't want to be here no more. My mother, man, she smacked the brakes off me and she set me down and told me don't never say that again. And she explained to me how precious life is and how it's a gift and it ain't mine to take away. So that stuck with me for a long time. So anytime I heard people speak on it and talk about it, I brought that up to them, and most times it helped. I don't like to be that person that people reach out when they're going through certain things like that. But if I am that person, I don't mind being that person. But I think just grind and sticking to it. Just remember that there's other people out here that that was out here that would love to be out here. So enjoy it while you're here. Just appreciate it. Other than that, yeah, I don't know how people do it. I think Trey put something though. Let me say, he said when you actually want to get yourself out of here, you won't run and tell anyone. Okay, you
Mhm.
do it honestly. Yeah, you're right about that. You can't dictate to God. You can't take you out. Okay, Matt. Matt said you can't take you out. That
What?
is a topic though, man. But I done seen people take themselves out.
What you mean you can't take you out?
I don't know, Matt.
Shit.
Matt.
That's what free will is called. It might not be your time, but you got free will to do it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you will be judged for it. What's your thoughts, Trey? What sometimes you was in a dark time, and what you do to get out of those dark times?
Getting some sunlight, getting outside, breathing fresh air. Bike riding, walking. For the first year that I moved here, I wasn't really socializing with anybody. I didn't have personally. I don't have too many reasons why I need to leave my house because I don't really have anything I need outside of it. But I wasn't socializing or talking to nobody. But really, will really open up the door. As much as people talk shit about weed, Mary Jane or whatever, that was one thing that really kind of just calmed my nerves and settled me because I number one went through a dramatic like experience, but I had quit weed cold turkey. So for the year, I didn't smoke no weed or nothing like that. So that already has you facing stuff in a different way, like you facing stuff raw and straight up. But getting outside and breathing fresh air, getting sunlight on my skin, and feeling the feelings of like wind and stuff like that, things that remind you that you're alive, like things that give you some type of recharge. So which is why half the time I'm in the backyard and stuff now, because I don't know, observing like nature and animals rolling by and deers running by, rabbits and all types of foxes and stuff like that. I don't know, just getting outside, breathing fresh air, not keeping myself in that dark space. You got to get up and you got to start moving, because you're never gonna you might want to get out of a situation, but you can I see how you can sit in it if you don't like at least get up and get outside. Minimum, bare minimum, get outside, get fresh air, get sunlight. Bare minimum. But I started the planting, gardening, and all that type of stuff like later on down the road. So it actually this whole journey opened up a lot for me for real. But getting outside is what I recommend. Stepping up just outside your door. If you got a little patio or something, you ain't gotta socialize with nobody, be in nobody's face, but get outside. Don't you ain't in jail, you ain't locked up. Start breathing this recycled air that your HVAC system is pumping to your house. Get outside and get some fresh air. You know, that's all I did really. His mic's still muted, I guess, but yeah, that's the only sentiment I have on it. That's what I recommend to people.
Who's mic
Huh?
still muted?
N-
We know
Not talking about
you.
you. Calm
Still
down, because
muted?
I see it all. I can see that you're not muted. I was talking about Molly because he the last one.
I can
He the last one said something. Shave your head and let him talk.
Uh-huh. I can see it.
You make sure you don't have no patches missing. Worry about the conversation and stuff.
200 and counting.
Uh,
Nah, they took it down.
AQ said I've had one big crash out moment. Hold on, let me zoom back out. I've had one big crash out moment that could have landed me in jail for life, but baby, I ain't have nothing. God couldn't fix. It says Google. God couldn't fix. Here's why I say I ain't never went for nothing. I had one more test last year where I damn near was out about to crash out again, but I said fuck it. That nigga ain't in my tax bracket. Don't know who you're talking about. but I'm glad the situation was came
Hey, say
around
their
full
name.
circle. I'm glad the situation came around full circle, and I'm glad that you moved on in this 2026 type of
Say my
energy.
name. Say
So,
my name.
um, when no one is around you. But anyway,
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you. Um, but like I said, I recommend getting outside. What got me out of that dark space to answer the question, was getting outside. Even if I didn't leave the house because I didn't have too many reasons I needed to, the sunlight, fresh air is the first step. Open up the blinds. One thing I recommended to what is the name? Speed bump was one of the things that I used. Open up them. I wasn't in the dark like that, but open up them damn blinds. Don't sit in the dark. You get your bring some light into your space. Start getting into something small that you can focus on. You know, it won't keep your mind off of it. It will harbor in your mind, but it's the ability to allow something to harbor on you, but not weigh you down. You know.
Like that. Yeah, get with Vicky yoga class.
Hey,
But
for
that
sure.
was doing wonders for me. Now I'm mad that that is not a thing right now, honestly, because
Yeah.
that was doing wonders for me after it started. So
Yeah, I'm sorry too, bro. She doing her thing though, man.
yeah, I ain't
Yeah.
mad at it, but I missed
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I was out there scratching and doing all types of
PC,
shit.
you can take the personal class. What you talking about? Me too.
Huh?
Please can take the personal yoga class.
I'm already here.
Hey,
Y'all
man,
doing the shit we ain't get the advance to
hey,
yet.
the
Yeah.
cameraman get paid too, bro. That's
Oh
all.
yeah. Well, I ain't shit in this world free, so I mean,
You
I
know
guess
what I'm saying? Yeah, boy. Good
But if
times.
there's a reason why or avenue that allows that to come back, that was something that was introduced to me by y'all that I enjoy because I don't never think I'll take my black ass to no yoga class. So for me to enjoy it and was getting something from it, maybe when I get my wheels, I can drive to some shit that y'all got going on. But for right now, I'm hoping that something coming to the forefront for the new year and bring that back because that was nice to be able to do in my living room space or my home without having to leave it.
Unfortunately, right now she is completely booked up doing yoga, bro. So
Booked up is a good thing.
God
It
has
don't matter.
blessed her in a way that and now she does it as professional. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Oh shit! Okay.
People.
Yeah, it's not like she let it go.
Yeah, she didn't let it go, but she works for an old home facility that they got 3 houses that she goes and does yoga every day with a group of elderly people, and then she does undeveloped schools in the area. So she's doing it for great
Right.
things. You know what I'm saying? Like these old people, I've seen them and I've met them, and they've told me personally, these women are in wheelchairs and they're telling me how great it is to have my wife there and getting them to be able to move again. You know what I'm saying?
That is a blessing.
And then she's introducing it to underprivileged kids in Landover and Suitland. These are elementary school kids that she does it for, and they're paying her very well to do it. So I can't. The thing about it, God is not only is God let her work in her blessing, but she's actually getting paid a lot to do it. So hey man, I'm that just shows you how God works when you when you do things that are for Him. So
Yeah, that's big.
That is so true, Beast.
I mean,
absolutely.
Biggie started. Now she out here making moves. I ain't know that, B. She been holding out on us, man.
Hey man, it's a lot of things. That's why I'm getting ready to move because we got an opportunity.
That's why you want to sell your house.
Yeah, we got an opportunity to buy our own business in that realm. So
okay,
I'm thinking about. I'm seriously thinking about selling my house and doing and investing into that because I feel like it's what God really wants my wife to be doing, and I think I should be doing everything to support that message and what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? So
I like
if selling my house and investing in it is it, then it's it because I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like once I said it's all about what I can do for my what we can do for my family, opposed to all this other.
Man, he done got kicked out. They said don't talk about family. I know some of y'all probably missed it, man. It's a recap from Phil's event. Happy birthday to my boy Rick. Appreciate
Yeah,
y'all, man. They had a
that
good
junk.
time, man. So there you go. I was like, what the hell happened to Beast?
What happened to Willie?
And
The devil?
we talk about family on here. You know how that go. We was
Yeah,
talking about
Facebook
good.
was like, oh no, don't talk about prosperity. No, don't do none of
Yeah,
that shit.
selling his house, investing into a business. Nah, don't pass that on.
Yeah. So it's all good. But anyway, yeah. So things are great right now in my household, man. I ain't gonna lie. My son talking about getting married and stuff. I got to
Oh,
meet the girl. She was amazing. So yeah, life is good, man. I'm just all about investing in them, man.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Allen Thompson, you know you don't care, Rodney.
You know I don't care. Yeah, Alan know me, man. I don't even know Alan, but he sound like he got it right.
Allen,
Yeah.
that's Reese cousin. That's the one who make the flies and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a 49ers fan, so he can constantly talk shit in comments. That's okay.
Oh, poor
Just to
guy. Sorry
recap,
about that, bro.
so y'all let us know what y'all thoughts on it, man. Y'all gotta come to the next one. Thanks for inviting us out again, Phil, man. They had Miss
Oh
Chocolate.
man, y'all made it happen, bro. Y'all made it happen.
So
Man, I've been getting comments all night on that video, man. I might be getting you some work.
Hey man, I'm here for it.
Before we get started, I want to make an announcement. Yes, sir. I still wear my damn mask. All right. Not because of the pandemic. That shit just make me look better.
Ricky. Where is he dropping it?
Yeah.
Ricky had to wipe the cobwebs off of him after the lap dance.
Cherry, 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 hey, I'm the orange diva. We used to go to meetings. Oh my God, we used to be able to meetings on Sunday, on Thursday, on Tuesdays. They would bring it to my house for the Bible study. That's 3 days a week, y'all. And then on Saturday, we was knocking on y'all door. Saturday was field service. Oh, I said, you used to tell them jokes. I'm like, all right, give it up, you all, for our representative.
The mean tweets, the angry Instagram posts, and sometimes hate mail. I actually got some hate mail a couple of weeks ago on Instagram. Greetings, Rep Oye. I've watched you since the beginning, and after starting with so much promise, I couldn't be any more disappointed with you than I am now. You failed in every which way. You fall below all expectations we had for you. And even worse, you failed to bear us children. Please know I will no longer donate to your campaign, and I've instructed all others to do the same. Be sure to stop by when you're in town. Sincerely, your dad.
All right, go. For those of y'all who don't know me, I'll be in that song, aka the best that ever did it. On night show, good able, disabled coochie. Let me see you go. You see that? That's how you do a cat call. So meow, baby. See, I call my because as soon as you see the roses, you see the rays and sunshine, you see all of that stuff, because ain't no coochie better than some good old disabled coochie. I'm walking around right now. Our next comedian is actually a retired girl go club. And that's I just made that.
So let me tell you, I go to visit a friend of mine in the hospital. And when I walk in the room, he just smiling from ear to ear, y'all. And I say, man, why you looking pretty good? Why you so happy? He said, you see that beautiful nurse just left out of here? I said, yeah. He said, let me tell you something, man. He said, she came in here to check on me, and I had my oxygen mask on. And I guess she thought I said, my testicles black. He said, because she lifted my thing, and she checked my testicles, and she looked back at me, and she said, no, everything's okay. Yeah, he said, I took my mask off, and I said, thank you. But what I asked you was, are my testicles back?
Yeah, I was thinking about running for office one time. But then I was like, they're not gonna like me. I'm like Harriet Tubman. I can't free y'all. I can't. You know, y'all hard-headed and shit. And, you know, and they would have assassinated my ass a long time ago. I got a big ass.
Stand up for the birthday boy.
You know, man, I got 30-year-old smoke and cuss like a sailor. I don't know where the hell he got that shit from. My son told me to run away from home. I said, why run when I can drive your way? My kids are bad, man. No bullshit. No shit. Child protection service came to my house, so my kids locked the door and left. I can't take it anymore.
Now that's wrong. But the real joke is that they come into our hometown and put these guards on our street. President tells us that our children born to be criminals and they have us all afraid. No.
Man, calm us down. Help yourself, man.
Yeah,
that was a good turnout.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, Marley.
No problem, King. Thank you for the invite.
Definitely.
Look, hey, Q and y'all. Look, before we get out of here, we gotta at least leave people with something. Trey having issues over there. It's all right, Trey Money. We'll hold it down. Just go ahead in the comments. Oh, my girl Riri popping in. Hold on. Riri. What up, Riri?
Hey.
Oh, I told him you might
baby.
make it before it's over. And you did. Still got that mask on, huh? You home now, Riri. You good?
Just got in the house. Everybody in the damn doctor's office sick.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, that crazy flu going around.
Yeah, and this the damn eye doctor.
Oh shit.
But that's where a lot of elderly, I realized when he booked me the first of the month like this, there's a lot of the elderly patients in there. I was there since 9 o'clock. I got there a little early. My Metro Access, they sent me an Uber. We got there early, and I've been sitting for the damn past 3 hours.
Damn.
In the doctor's office, I was showing him. He heard y'all. He was like, "Oh, they cussing." He said, "Oh, they dropped the F-bomb." Oh. He said, "Oh, they passionate. Oh, they joke."
They didn't want to buy a ticket to the next show.
Look, that's what I give me some tickets so I can sell in my hand. I need some stuff to pass out to the people because they was like, "When your next show? When your next show?" Oh, it was the first time my doctor's office saw my hair looking like this. And they was like, "Did you dye your hair?" I said, "No, I took the blonde wig off."
Oh.
Yeah, and then one of the guys said, "I like your hair like this." He was like, "I like the natural hair." I'm like, "Okay."
He's African.
Huh? No, he was a black guy.
I know them
But
Africans.
he had his hair braided up. I mean, so I was like, okay. He
You
said
get
that
his
he
number?
liked the natural look better than the blonde wig. I said,
He said,
I'm
Marty,
prepared
get his
for that.
number.
Get his number. Yeah.
No, he worked there.
Oh.
So you know where he at.
Oh, yeah. You can't get his number if you work there. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
It's
They
the
don't have
doctor's
numbers.
fault, you know.
Yeah, they don't have numbers.
But he did say that he would like to come to one of the shows that what we have in the area. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hold you to it. I said I would love for one day when I look up in the audience to see you there.
So I can get his number so you can send him the show.
Oh no, I gave him the car. Everybody know how to get on the Morning Mac show. And the
Shot.
doctor, I had it on.
Reese, throw your shot. Stop being shy. He was flirting with you, Reese. He said he liked your head.
You wasn't flirting with me.
Reese don't even know when she been flirted. All right, Reese.
No, he wasn't flirting.
You just being nice.
I don't think he was flirting, not with me.
Oh yeah, that can't be possible. Stop playing. Hey, Q say, hey, Riri.
So what was the conversation about? That there was a passionate on fire.
Phil brought that up, man. Phil, Phil had brought a little something up and it just went elsewhere, So basically, he just wanted our advice on the situation that he's going through with a young lady at X.
Now, I can't see. Everything is blurry, so I don't know who we got in the house. I heard Phil's voice. Who else on here?
Auntie.
Auntie.
Hey, baby girl.
Yeah, Uncle E and Trey. I don't know what happened now.
I heard Uncle E was like, fuck with. And the doctor was like, ooh, he dropped the F-bomb. And Rodney was like, Rodney and Aaron was like, they can't make him kill himself. They can't make him bring it out of the dock. And I was like, this, ooh.
Nah, some people really have an opinion that they think that, people should be able to say, I don't mind the opinion, just once you get yours, let me get mine, and don't feel no type of way that I feel like that person should go to God or get professional help instead of calling Phil. But he feel like Phil should reach out, forget what his girl's saying. That girl might really need you because Pete probably been in that situation or know somebody. But I just like
because Phil save people. That's what he do. So,
Phil can't save himself. I don't know what you talking about.
He a real man.
He say, yeah, he
I don't know what you talking about. Phil can't save himself.
He saved people from being kidnapped. He saved people from.
He did.
Phil is Captain
and he gave
Saver.
me some mace to use. He said the next time you been kidnapped, use this mace.
Now he got girls.
Let's get ready to funny mace.
Give the Uber driver the right address.
Yeah, we made it sure next time.
I did give the Uber driver Metro Access give them the address.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Hi, Reese.
Hi, baby. Look, I got my own rollator, Rodney. I was using my rollator.
Yeah, I know. I gotta get that one from you. It's all good.
Thank you. Look, Weezy and them sat in your rollator. They was.
I'm gonna ask what a rollator is. That shit use batteries.
You don't want to know, bro.
I used it today. You hold on because it helps keep my balance. And I knew
okay.
It's
had me scared there for a minute. I'm like, what Rodney done gave you?
Rodney done saved my life.
Later.
That's what we calling it now.
It's a roll. Sit in it or roll later.
Nah, Phil, I just give him just the tip, Phil. I ain't like you giving them the whole thing.
My doctor cracking up when you said only give him the tip. And I said, oh. He said, you see what he's been talking about?
When they take that coat off.
He said, don't y'all women talk about that too? We don't talk about just getting the tip in,
but you can't give them the whole thing.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. That's what's wrong with Phil. Phil out there giving them the whole thing. That's why
I'm gonna give me a roll later. I'm gonna give me a roll later.
So look, here you go fast in the roll later. I was walking fast as shit down that hole.
Is that what we do in the roll later?
Mo Turner.
It's hey Mo. The roll later is great, and even when I'm off balance and wobbly, I was going down the hall like this and shit.
You using it in the hallway?
Ain't that Mo?
You using it in the hallway?
When I walk, and in the doctor's office, and in the hall in the building, and on the street.
I tell you, boy.
That is a good thing. You get it to go to your height. When you get it, when you roll over, you gotta get it to go to your height, and then you can walk with it. Even though mine's do like this, because I must walk with a twist. I noticed. and then not a switch.
Hopefully, when
It's
I
just a
get
twist.
50, they got the joints that's motors, bro. Like I can like stand on that and just ride around.
Oh no, you gotta have good balance. I've been there fell off. That's like a
Nah, they gonna have
skateboard.
something for the handicap
Hey,
eventually.
we done lost Lou. We done lost Trey Money.
Yeah, Trey in the comments, his phone died on him.
Oh shit.
Shorter than that call. What's up, Mo Turner? Said, hey y'all, good morning, good rising, brother. It's been a minute, but I'm still listening and learning. We all have an aspiration date. Just live the best life you can live. It is what it is. You all have a blessed day. You too, brother.
You
Mo
too, Mo.
Turner.
Happy New Year to everybody.
Everyone, what's up with my man Mo? Well, it started off with some things you're not bringing in from 25 into 26. That was the first question of the day.
Yeah.
So
I'm
is
not bringing
anything-
in no baggage.
What's
Shit,
the
you
bag?
ain't nothing but baggage.
But you know what? I'm hefty.
You got a whole book of baggage.
So you got to be strong to carry me over. So if you that strong man, I can't wait because I'm a ooh.
You ain't gonna do nothing but run him away.
You gonna
No,
say he a
for
doctor?
some reason they talking to me. I don't know if it's a hairdo or
Yeah.
what. I don't know if I look younger. I don't know.
It's that lap dance you gave Ricky.
She just missed the recap. We just showed the recap.
Ricky said he's still trying to clean all the cobwebs off his clothes.
Oh shit.
Look, just to let y'all know, I made enough to pay my doctor's bill today. My copay and all my bills.
Somebody threw a
shit.
20. Somebody threw a $20 bill out there.
Yeah, that was Miss Sonia. I got that.
Yeah,
And I
some
want to
wine.
thank them and thank them for the book sales.
Yeah,
I
I
sold 3
kept that
books.
out the video because I
We
ain't
sold all the
I ain't
Molly
want them
Sea
things
Moss
Phil
lemonade.
was I ain't want them things Phil was throwing some other type of pod. Just throw 'em up.
Wait a minute,
Yeah.
Molly, did you show a video? I didn't see the video.
Yeah, I showed the recap of the video.
You gotta send it to me because I didn't see
I
any
did.
of
I
that.
sent it to the group. I sent it again.
Send
so
it to
you-
me direct because I want to keep that. I think I
So
want
when
to
is y'all next show?
the 14th.
When is the next show?
I'm working on a Valentine's Day show, but it's in Quantico.
Okay, Valentine's Day.
Reese, and
On
I gotta let you
Valentine's
know,
Day?
cause Valentine's Day, Reese, I'm trying to get y'all the hotel rooms. So I'm working on that today.
If my oncoming drive is 45 minutes away, because it's the Marine barracks and we trying to break it down. If she come and
Yeah, it's
drive,
right outside of Quantico Marine Corps Base.
I know.
It's a really nice club this dude is opening up too.
And it's gonna have a really nice light of Marines in there, and I'm gonna go swimming.
Rich gonna say they ain't like me. They ain't like
I'm gonna
He's
make
a
them like me.
Marine.
I
She would know what to do
now,
with it if
Rodney,
when it get there.
Rodney, y'all know me, right? I got
No.
a little sass. So the DJ
Nah.
come bring me out to Strawberry Letter 22. I was like, wait a minute. Hold up. You can't bring me out to no damn Brothers Johnson. Strawberry Letter 22. I said, hold up. And guess what they played? And they had the nerve to play. He took Brother Johnson off and then put on the percolator.
Did you perk?
Uh-oh.
Did you perk? Did you
She
perk?
Did I
perked.
perk? Molly, did I perk?
She perked.
Yes.
She
Yeah,
perked
it's
it.
time for the percolator.
You must have been on that Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yeah, I was. I had my medication, baby. I had my medication.
Rich was moving. She almost lost that disability.
Yeah, she like, don't nobody take no pictures because I don't want to lose my disability.
All them legs be moving.
Baby, but if I'm on a roll later next time, Rodney, I'm gonna show what I can do on a roll later.
Yeah, Reese lost weight, got all small.
I ain't got small enough, but I am working down the pound.
I
Monty
know that's
said
right.
that. He said, Reese, you look small from the back or something. You said, what was that?
Yeah, small. It's like if I bump you, you'll just fall over now. Normally when you hug me, remember, I used to just get lost. Now it's like,
damn.
It's a regular hug now, and I'm like, dang, Reese got small. I can breathe when you hug me now.
Oh shit!
You
couldn't breathe before.
Yeah, I was like, Reese, you gotta let me up. Up for a second now. It's like, dang, Reese, lose any more weight, they ain't gonna like you over there no
Yeah,
more.
I gotta lose 70 more pounds. If I can get down 70 more pounds, I can be wearing a 2-piece instead of eating a 2-piece.
No,
Okay.
please don't. No, please don't.
Molly, I got to holler at y'all about coming there and taking some pictures for the Valentine's Day show. See if I can work something in the budget for y'all.
Okay.
Work it out, Phil. Tell them that we come in rare form. Tell them the morning Mac at night.
Oh, I done
Rodney, you
sold
and
it.
Ricky can come down. That'd be a
I
good
done sold it. Trust
Valentine's
me.
Day. If
Wonder
he
who
can get the
said that.
place.
I said it.
You gotta calm.
What's that?
Trey, the problem about a lie, you had to keep on lying. Some people should stand on their truth.
There you go.
That came from dad mentality.
That came from me.
That is true. Because once
It
you
is
tell
true.
a lie, you got to tell another lie to cover the lie you just told, and you got to remember the lie you told. So
Yeah.
just
Or write
tell
it
the
down.
truth,
Or
the
write
truth
it
stands
down.
alone.
The problem is when people type in lies, then the lies you can't change the lie with another lie.
It makes it worse. You just
Yeah.
piling crap on top of crap.
Yeah,
But if
just
you
stand in it. You already
stand on
said
the
it, so
truth,
stand in it now. Don't try to change it up.
I have no
the
idea.
lie's
y'all
like
talking about.
quicksand. It'll
I'm
sink.
lost. Like,
I don't know what y'all talking
you
about. I
know,
just know about
deep
lying.
looking in the comments.
You just know about lying.
I just know about lying.
You know about lying, that's for sure. I give you that too.
I just know about lying. Look, the first rule with dealing with the devil is don't.
Yeah, that's so true.
Nah, the first rule of dealing with the devil is calling the devil out. That's the first rule of dealing
I
with
ain't
him.
gonna call him out. I don't want to.
Oh, nah, you got to call him out, baby. You want to get rid of a demon, you got to call that demon out. You can't sit there and ignore it because all it's going to do is keep on damaging things around you. You got to confront that demon. God in the Bible to get rid of the demon. That's the first thing he did. He called the demon out and casted it out. You got to call it out, baby. That's just my opinion. My opinion. You got to call it out. Don't ever let a demon just walk by you and you don't say nothing. Nah, you call them out for what they are.
If he walking by me, and I'm like, go that way. Flee from
Not
me.
go that way.
But ain't that's what sinners is about? You welcome them in. They knocking. I ain't gonna let them in.
That's why you don't welcome him in. That's
why you don't let them in. They trying to get in. Once you let them in your mind and all that, it's over.
What they say, born in sin, come on in.
But Rodney probably one of them, the ones that hunt
Born in dust.
down. Like,
Yeah, devil hunter.
Yeah, he sit there. He gonna close the door and come out. He gonna come out too.
I'm coming out there. Now what you gonna do? Now what you gonna do?
I ain't gonna let you in. I'm gonna meet you right where you at. Let's go.
Go ahead, cornbread. You see what happened?
Rodney like, nah, what's up?
Nah.
You can't guard the door.
Nah, that's what. Hey, remember the girl called him out. The chick called him out. That's when things changed. When she called him out, she was like, "Hold on, hold on. How come you can't come in here? Cause you dead. That's why you can't come in here. You already dead
all night.
Yeah, that's calling. You gotta call it. The first thing you gotta do is call them out. That's rule number one. Call it out.
Call it. You sound like my aunt. You know about something. She don't let a demon go by. She said she stomp on their head.
There you go.
I'm not stomp on their head.
Let's go.
She thinks she Brother Johnson. Stomp
with her. Let's go.
She thinks that's where Kurt Franklin got stomped from. And she got big country feet too. They look like babe. Clap, 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 clap.
Not big country feet.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean for Molly to distract the whole show. I just put that in the comments because that's where it belongs.
No, I
wasn't studying it out to distract the whole show, but since we on it, I ain't afraid either.
But I like that. I think that demons try to help other demons, meaning that if they can take control of a host, they try to start stuff with other people to get them on that frequency so their buddies can take over that host. And then they constantly keep doing it, passing it on.
It's like in the joint, the knowledge of one demon can be passed to another demon. he can get he can get the knowledge from another demon. You know what I'm saying? Just like just like in Sinners, he knew the information once the demons took over. Yeah, he know the information. Yeah, they definitely can feed each other.
They got
the
a network. They got a
Yeah.
network going.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like in Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Watch
Everybody
that.
knew. You know, one person know it's a collective. One person
Yeah.
know, then all of them know. That's the hive mentality. That's what
Yeah,
they call
they all set out for one purpose. That's to kill, steal, and destroy. And they're whatever means that if that's your only purpose, you're gonna share every information to make sure that happens that anybody got. Share it, pass it along, help them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And they'll use people and dress them up to make you think. You know, they'll come to you as a Christian. They'll, you know, like your man came in there, you know, like he acted and told them what they wanted to hear. Oh, I got money, I got this, I got that, whatever it is to get you to allow them in. You know what I'm saying? So anyway,
coins. Yeah,
Are
I
y'all
ain't never
talking
seen
about
these
Sinners, or
coins
did something
before.
happen? Did I miss
I'm talking about Sinners.
Yeah,
I was just
Sinners,
talking about
remember?
Sinners, but
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you asked what I'm talking about, I'll tell you, but you should not ask because I don't want to get the smoke started, but I mean, it's already started. I don't give a shit. So either way,
I'm happy to see y'all here. I heard y'all about saving lives and I checked in and out, and about only putting the tip in. I mean, I came in on some real good.
You came in on the tip.
I came in on the tip in.
Tip. She remember that out of everything. You remember that tip?
Because my doctor bust out laughing when he said only put the tip in, gave it just give it a tip, Phil. And he just bust out like he knew what y'all was talking about, but he did. He knew what
And
that
then gonna be to poke your eye out.
If you tell me only go give him the tip, I'm thinking money. I'll be thinking money. I wouldn't be thinking like y'all thinking.
That ain't what he was thinking. I ain't what the doctor was thinking.
He knew what time y'all was on. But my dumb butt.
Wolf
no wolf.
Gratuity is 20% of gratuity. Give it 20%.
That's it. That's all you can give is 20%.
20%.
Yeah, if you smart. God, you can't give them the whole thing at once. They don't know how to act.
That's if you got good service, that is.
Huh?
I've
Hey,
seen
man.
people, I've left the tip on the table and I've seen somebody came behind me and picked it up. She don't deserve that. Don't.
Yeah.
Yep, I sure did. I sure did.
Yeah.
Damn. She knew she knew she was talking about.
I sure did. I sure did. I do not leave nobody no tip daggone it that don't deserve it. No. Sorry.
Yeah, she said
I know that's.
She ain't say I don't tip. She just say she ain't deserve it. That means she did something wrong. I get it, but I used to steal the tips. I don't know why. Like my grandparents,
shit!
They parties. It'd be like
money on the table.
40 of us, and they'd be like, everybody put up to leave a tip. And I'd be like, dang, I was like, what the world? Everybody leave out back to the
These motherfuckers leaving money on the table.
Yeah, I'm like, they leaving her all this money, man.
I got
take
a
like
different
$30 out of that joint. She still got like $80 to $100.
I broke up with a girl for stealing the tip.
My grandmother caught me, man. I got whooped so bad.
You know, why you break up with her for stealing the tip?
Well, your girl stole the tip.
Yeah.
Oh my God, now that is bad. Now
Maybe she didn't think the girl deserved it.
It don't matter. It's for me. I got different. You know, I'm in that industry, so for me, it's a different philosophy.
I came from food industry. My aunt came from food industry. So we
I've
know
been in that
about
industry all my life, so I know about it. And I know what good service is.
And
if you got a stink ass attitude and you just throwing food around, oh bitch, get the fuck out of here. You don't get nothing from me.
Dang,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No,
like
but
said,
if you
I
got a
different
stink
attitude.
guess what? You gonna get a stink tip.
Yeah, I did always tip because people around me that I was going out with, they always tip. So it just something that I felt like, oh yeah, then when you start to learn about it, and I met waitresses talking to them, they be like, yeah, we only get that. I'm like, what? That's all y'all get? And it's like, damn, that's why they live off tips. So it's like, Yeah, sometimes they might be going through something, they irritated, but as long as my food good and it's on time, I still tip you, even if you ain't really give me that conversation.
Yeah, you just don't
Some
get a
people
great
want
tip.
all
I
that,
give you.
and that's
I
for them
give
to
you
get
the
an extra tip. You want to say, how you doing? You want to smile and all that. But I know some people, the first 3 tables, they probably leave them nothing. They probably like, you know what? Ain't no point. Then that one table that you decided to show a little shade to, that's gonna be the one. And they be like, oh, I would have tipped you if you like, nah, I leave a tip, but the next time I come in there, I don't want you to be my waitress. I'm definitely,
I
but
can agree with that,
But you
Marlon.
could be surprised. People say they don't want to tip a table full of colored people, and this couple was behind us. Not they was not black. There was other color, and they wanted that table, so they took that table. That table didn't tip them nothing. Well, and we tipped our waiter was a guy. He was so nice. He was like, "Oh, thank y'all," because it was a lot of us. I guess he thought we was going to be all. It's a stereotype. And first of all, they say black people don't
Black
tip.
people don't tip.
Yeah, that's a stereotype.
That's not true.
That's what them expensive spots probably like. Yeah, I don't know. I know that we tip. Jordan
That's
don't
not
tip.
true.
We tip
I have
good.
tipped. I have tipped people more. Gave them a more of a tip than my check was.
Yeah, that's good.
You see, and
Right.
that's because I appreciated the service.
That's
if you
right.
give me good service and I appreciate it and I really appreciate it, I'm going to show it.
Yeah,
That's true. That's right.
Mhm.
one of them.
So, Rodney, what do you say to bad service being in the industry?
Well, I look at a lot of different things, whether it was a management issue, whether it's a chef issue, more than the person. Now, I've never ran into a person that was just blatantly nasty to me. So I don't have that type of thing. Now, I do agree if somebody's just nasty or whatever the case may be, but I always take consideration of what, like, I've had times where I still tip the lady, but I asked to talk to the manager. I told the manager how terrible of a manager he was. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to the server. Or, I can see that the kitchen's not staffed, so I know I'm going to wait, so I'm not going to hold that against the person. I
Right.
can see that it's not, like, I look at it from a management point of view. So in other words, if I can see that this girl just got sat 3 tables in a row, I look at management. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking at her. I'm not looking at, so I see it from that point of view.
Right.
But I've never had a server that was just blatantly nasty. I've had ones that was just was busy, had too many tables in this section. You know what I'm saying? They wait. I'm looking at them and they got 7, 8 tables. You know what I'm saying? Then I know that that's a management issue. That is not
Right.
her issue. She's trying
Right.
to do her best. So I'm patient. So therefore, it's those I see in that light more than I've never seen. I've never had a waitress that was just nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like I just
Right.
don't. I just never had that, or maybe I just don't see it that way. So for me, I've never had that opportunity just to be like, this waitress was fucking horrible. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had them. I mean, I've had ones that weren't great, but I also did ask, well, how long you been doing this? And a lot of times you find out it's like week 2. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. So I asked the question. So that's what I mean by, for me, I just look at it as a management. If your server is terrible, I still look at management. Because if you got a nasty server out there, that's still a management issue. That nigga should have got rid of her. Like, so to me, it's still a management issue more than anything. So that's just where I look at it. That's the eyes I look at it from.
So that person's behavior, even though it's a management problem, the manager should have recognized that this is a horrible person and they should be dismissed. She should be rewarded for her bad behavior, even though management didn't get rid of her.
No, Miss Felicia, I said I've never ran into that.
I know,
So
I
I've never had to
know,
make that
I know,
decision.
but I'm just saying, even though you see
If the person was
a
nasty to
waitress-
me, I would probably not leave him a tip. If that's yes, I probably wouldn't. But
Because
they
I
would
can
have to
see
be
when a
they would have
waitress-
to be really nasty. Like they gotta be the like I see it's not the restaurant, it's just you, bitch. type
Yeah.
thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it would have to be that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and that's the only time I won't tip because your tip size depends on your service. If you give weak service, you're gonna still get a tip, but it won't be as much as a great server.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now, if you're really nasty and don't give a damn about your customer, you ain't getting shit.
You ain't getting nothing.
I don't know, bro. Every time we got to eat, I used to be like, bro, please don't do it. I mean, he been doing this since high school, but when he got to the NFL, it was just on steroids. Like he talked to the waitress, like he don't care, male, female, straight, gay, it don't matter. He gonna constantly talk to them like he know them, and he gonna become. If they not feeling good, he gonna make them smile. I be like, why you always do that? Like, let's just come in and eat. You be wanting to know about their life and stuff like that.
That's
But at the
me
end of the
too,
day,
right? I
they
mean,
end up loving him, and he just be like, bro, these people handling our food. He was like, bro, I always treat people good that's handling my food. He tip ahead of time. He be like, look, just know this $100 yours, so you can grab whatever you want to grab, or if you gotta wait after. But like smile, and they smiling. At the end of the day, he be like, "You a Broncos fan?" Or if he was in the Giants, he be like, "New York," and he get them tickets. He be like, "How many kids you got? You want to bring your friends, family?" And he'd get them a whole session, but he'd keep going to that same spot. If that's person there, he'd make sure he go to that person. If it's not there, he'd meet somebody else, and then they'd rotate with them. But they all love him everywhere we go. There you go. They go. Like even the owner meet them, they start giving them free stuff after a while. So it's just like he's
That's
like, man, I don't want
networking.
people to show me
That's
love.
work in the room.
Yeah, he's like.
But I had a girl try to take the tip and leave the chicken note talking about get a better job. Yeah,
That was her tip, huh?
Yeah, and that was the end of that relationship. That joint ended right there. I left that bitch at the restaurant too.
Hey,
were you in the food industry when that happened?
No, I wasn't, but my brother was. So my brother was. I got in the food industry after him, and my brother was a server, and stuff like that. So he kind of instilled that in me anyway.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but that was into that relationship.
I remember this place. Y'all don't remember. Y'all might not remember, called TNT. TNT used to be sit off of 95. I mean, like Kenilworth Avenue. And I worked there. I was working there for my other aunt, right? It's a seafood joint. I don't know why I thought I could work there and not get sick. But I worked there and I made some good money or some good tips just by taking the people order. I was nice with the guys. That's when I had my little hazel eyes on. I used to wear contacts, y'all. Y'all don't know that, So I used to change up the look. And I was in there flirting and getting all kinds of tips and all kinds of big dough. Then all of a sudden my face started swelling up. And my lip, and Miss Janie was like, "What did you touch?" I said, "I didn't touch nothing." But
who did you touch?
I'm allergic to seafood.
Yeah, what knob did you slob?
And they had like a whole seafood section or whatever. You can get crabs and all that stuff. And the TNT was the bomb restaurant though. Them collard greens and macaroni and cheese. Man, I worked there one day and I made over $75 in tips. And that is good because that was back. Oh, that was back some time ago. I was still doing splits back then.
Do y'all believe in tipping and carry outs?
That was like 30 years ago.
No.
Okay.
If I'm getting my food to go, I'm not tipping. Unless you get now, I do take that back there. I've had some exceptional people though that I did tip. You know what I'm saying? Like they were just their attitude, like everything about them was positive. So I have tipped, but it's not a practice for me.
Right.
Like you meet those exceptional people.
Man, all them hustlers came in there with all the money and stuff. It wasn't enough for them to say, keep the change, keep the change, we see, keep the change, keep the Which that's Reese. I didn't use out there at all back then. I was just like so
I started laughing at Trey.
So it was a good time.
Molly's hilarious.
Word, yeah. I miss.
I work for
I ain't saying shit else because I don't want to hear shit else about it personally with that. So
I'm happy whatever happened that it turned out like that.
Tips. We're talking about tips. I work for my tips. Donut, where the dollars at? Where the let me stop.
I need you to work to somebody give you a tip now. Give you the tip. I need you to work
the tip, okay?
You know what I'm saying?
All right,
We're
fam.
talking about Wellness Wednesday.
All right,
You know, I'll be able to see hope in these eyes. Lord have mercy.
Uncle E at, man. Y'all done. Man, look.
I don't know what y'all did on the show, but was it that explosive that Uncle E got?
Girl, I did not think nobody was about. Hold on, real quick, girl. I did not think nobody was about to talk about you. Don't say shit in the comment section that you know is related to somebody else. Whether you putting it on somebody else or you saying it wasn't about Rodney or whatever. Like I said, like clearly, if you want to go back and look, I said I don't know who you're referring to, but I'm glad it came around full circle. If you're not referring to Rodney, then sit in that and be good off that. It makes me feel like you was because you keep talking about it. You in my DMs talking about a situation that you now just addressing after the time. Nah, I'm referring to the comment section. I love when you come in here, you get hearts every time I come in here, so it's obviously it's not about nothing, but I can't read shit that's not said. So I'm not gonna make this negative because they wasn't on that, but since we talking about that, nobody tried to stir up shit. Y'all came in late. I was here before the countdown. I'm here every day. So don't watch, don't comment. If it's this much every time somebody has a rebuttal, says something back you don't like or whatever, girl, I can't fuck with nobody no harder that I don't know anyway. You get love every time you come in this joint, so girl, it is what it is. Personally.
Right now.
2026. Tell the same.
Yeah, call Stevens out.
The tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show.
Look, Wellness Wednesday about some mental health tomorrow and giving out love. That's what the world needs. More love.
Because clearly you said in my DM you thought it was about to say something. I mean, I said no, I actually did not. I said y'all both aware of each other. Since we're still live and you're still commenting, I said y'all both aware of each other. Whether you want to act like you can care less or whatever, whether both of y'all want to act like y'all care less. He pays attention to what you say, you pay attention to what he says. That's exactly why we're talking about it right now. So what are we doing?
Now, like it seemed like AQ said, y'all wasn't talking about Rodney.
Okay, well, good for you. If you believe that, then you would actually be good with that energy instead of ranting in the comment section about it or in my DMs about
it. Molly, the problem with that is
nobody tried to do anything.
You say you're not talking about me, then you immediately talk about me. That's the problem for me. Like, don't say you're not talking about me and then immediately talk about me. So
I'm not trying to make it what